Welcome back to Whispers from This is session 13, our Lesser Angels. Last session, the group was fighting an angel. We're back into it. So, at the end of the last combat round, the only things that were currently in effect on the table were Wild Magic still has 8 rounds left of bright, radiant sunlight from the Wild Mage. Um, Concentration is still being maintained on Phantasmal Force. If it has a duration of a minute or less, then it only has 6 rounds or 7 rounds
Mhm.
left. Um,
Yep.
and currently, Drumgar and Gwenvalia, someone typed it wrong. They are currently blinded, um, and then some folks have temporary hit points from before. Nola, you're first on the docket. The angel, the abbot, is floating above you, striking down at you. It looks like they were attacking specifically Bay. I think is who I was trying to
Well,
hit. Or no, sorry, no. The
that was
person,
me. No.
yeah, because you're
Yeah.
concentrating on the.
Yeah, he
Um,
hit me 2 times and I made concentration checks and
yep, I saw
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
And it's your up.
Yep.
And as mentioned, there's mist down the steps, so it doesn't look like it can be utilized as an exit point.
Mm, gotcha. Quite the conundrum here because kind of a short point because I go to the blinding light, which is inward. I'll be blinded if I end my turn there.
Yeah, you could
And
do
there's
that.
and there is an true I can. There is an angel with massive pecs in front of me or
Hmm.
above me. Hmm. Quite. It'll help if my character sheet will load up though, so I can click on buttons. Come on, let me go refresh. All right, come on, character sheet. There we go. Okay, what do I have here? Hmm. Oh boys. Hmm. Attack. I don't know if this is going to work. Hmm. Well, that's not concentration, is it? No. Okay, maybe I can try it. Try to see how it is. Well, first things first, bonus action. He's gonna do Form of Dread.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Take form, make skeleton head. Get temporary hit points, and hopefully that matters. Hold on, let me go click on the features. Sorry, it's been
It's okay.
and the sheet is weird. Do that. Okay, roll D10 plus D4 because I'm level 4. So I get 9 temp hit points. And for my action, hope this works. He is going to cast. Hmm. On me on the second thought. He's going to cast the. What is it? Magnus Soul Tilt here.
Okay.
And hope
Make a
it.
melee spell attack against the creature.
Yep, and hope it hits. That probably does not hit.
No, it does not.
Nope. Well, so bonus action. Don't want to move. He's 5 feet above me, right?
He is threatening you.
Mm-hmm. So I move that way. He's probably gonna
Yeah.
hit me. Oh, Can I move like right here?
Yeah.
Okay, then not. Okay, so I can make room. Okay,
You're
then
still
that'll be it.
adjacent to him. Yeah.
Yeah, mhm. That'll be it.
Drumgar will be blinded. Someone roll a d8.
Guess I'll do it. Or not.
One, two, three, four, five. He rushes that way and starts swinging wildly. He ends his turn inside of the space, which means he's blinded again.
Oh no.
Faye, you are up.
I'm sorry for asking this, Johnny, but I've already said it. Is the orange
Yeah,
the
the radiant.
blinded spot?
Yeah.
Radiant. And what is the green?
Blue, it's
Can you,
Gwenvalia's aura.
can you take dodge action when you're blinded?
Um, Yeah, I guess so. So then, yeah, you move and dodge.
That
That's
would
fine.
be more in character for Drumgar, sorry.
No worries. I didn't even know you existed. So I was just doing random.
Woo!
Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, orange is evil. Green, or sorry, the blue is Winvalia's aura.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Ew. I think okay. I'm going to cure wounds, Faye.
Well, thank God. I forgot I had like 1 hit point.
Great place to
Oh my.
start.
Ooh. Sorry, I just need to see how many spell slots I have left of each. Okay. Yeah. Cure wounds, Faye. For 9, and then
Should add that in your modifier too. Right?
Charisma modifier. Yeah. 7, 8,
It did-
9 plus 4. Charisma plus 4.
plus
Oh, thank
3.
you.
Okay, so then 12.
Yeah. Did I do something wrong that I didn't do that?
No. Don't worry about it. We can do math. It's fine.
Okay. And then I think I want to Bardic Inspiration Bay.
Okay.
Cool beans.
And I'm gonna hide behind. Can I go down here and hide behind no.
You could, but doing so would provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
We're trapped in the corner.
Faye, you're
We're
up.
cornered.
Oh God. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna die a bitch. I'm gonna die swinging. So we're
Ooh.
gonna,
Yep.
I guess.
You do
move
not have
in.
advantage, but you will have sneak attack because of the proximity of Null.
Okay. Make sure everything is checked.
Oh, nice.
That'll hit. Okay.
Nice.
Solid damage. Anything else?
I can still disengage, right?
Yeah, bonus action.
Bonus action disengage. And move back.
Okay. Okay, done. Aveline, you are up. And so you're over in the corner underneath the steps. You have eyes on this the golem woman, but she's still engaged with Cage, and the sun is not affecting, or the sunlight from the giant is not affecting you because you're underneath the steps.
Okay, and I can't remember. Is Rocky Horror over there blinded, or did he avoid it?
Rocky Horror doesn't seem to care about it. Yeah,
Okay.
he's an angel, so bright radiant
All right.
sunlight's probably not going to get him.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. In this case, I'm going to put this other horror out of its misery.
Oh my.
This
Okay.
other hooer.
Whoa.
Huge.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was Frankenstein's monstered, and you guys are just...
Yeah.
Look at what
Hey.
she's wearing. She didn't dress herself.
Look, that is the real That is the real travesty in this case. It's
It's
not
the-
that she's been brought to life
It's what she's
via
wearing.
horrible
Some
means.
people
It's what
can't be
she's
saved,
wearing.
John.
It's
You
a
guys could
fashion
have just avoided
disaster.
this if you just gave her a dress. We could have been fine. Okay,
Had
so
to-
yeah, you can target her just fine.
All right, let me
Our party has a thing about clothes. I'm not sorry.
look. We are a good-looking bunch, and I intend to keep it that way. All
Do
right.
we? Inouye's not wearing anything except for.
We literally like
no
rated
one can
all
tell
of
you're
the
glowing
clothes.
like the goddamn sun.
Yeah, I mean, you're shining like a diamond.
We
Swear.
rated all the clothes from the dead bodies in the crypt thing.
What happened? I was there.
We did.
Dressed up Drumgar.
Let's see. I want to do.
I know you've used your channel divinity twice already, so
Yes, I'm gonna do Justice Strike on the
Her?
golem. Yes.
okay, go ahead and click it. I'm pretty sure I know what it does. Yeah, she punches herself if she fails. Let's see.
Why are you hitting yourself?
So
Why are
she
you
has
hitting-
magic resistance due to being a golem, so I roll wisdom twice. 17 will pass. So it looks like the power of her form, the constructed nature of her being, and kind of the contents of her innards being vitae, she's resistant to magic. So as you kind of cast the spell to make her, smite herself, she does not do it. Gwenvalia, unless you have anything else, Aveline.
That'll be all.
Gwenvalia will take a page out of Drumgar's book, not knowing what he did, but will just dodge and hold position. And then it goes to the diva, who will not attack, strangely enough. Instead, he will, as an action, use a power called Healing Touch.
Yeah.
Hmm. Understandable.
All right. Plus 35.
Nope.
Okay,
You casually had to put that plus 35 in.
so
man.
he heals himself. It seems that he's been freed of any lingering effects as well. And yeah, that is it for him. It'll go to the golem, who unfortunately is still angry with the bars. However, she's failed twice at testing them, so I'm not going to have her continue to test them. At this point, she has given up. So she is just maintaining her position in the cage, but not trying to force her way out again.
That's
So
really sad.
she is not taking an action to investigate because she's already struggled with the bars already. So, way to go, Officer Null. Inweir, you are up.
Yeah, get locked
Officer
up.
Null.
We
Yeah,
are
get
not
locked
off
up.
the time.
Get locked up.
You are glowing.
For your crimes.
You
Crimes
are
against passion.
So
I'm still gonna.
glowing, my friend.
I'm gonna throw another char.
Okay. 1 second here.
Do what? 1 second.
1 second here.
Oh, okay. You want me to not do it?
No. I'm okay, yes. I do not want you to do it. So he will counterspell. But this is our first interaction with a counterspell in 2024. So I just want to let you know that it's not as bad as you think. Counterspell. Reaction when you take when someone within 60 feet of you casts a spell with verbal, somatic, or material components, which Char has. You attempt to interrupt the creature in the process of casting the spell. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Those are my forte. Constitution saving throw. I do that from the save, right? Constitution
Yes.
save.
So failure. On a failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect, and the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it is wasted. If that spell was cast with a spell slot, the spell slot is not expended.
Could I use
Oh,
inspiration?
To try and roll the saving throw again?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Oh no, no.
You cannot use another
Alright.
instance of inspiration, but yeah, so failure. It does not get rid
Yeah.
of the spell slot. It just gets rid of your turn here.
oh, well, damn.
And the light clock will drop down another point.
I'll move
I will say
back
that
up here.
if you wish to go up there and fall prone to try and cover yourself and do so like against the wall, you will basically be inhibiting the radiance from being kind of like broadcast on everybody. However, during your turn, you will not be able to target the angel unless it moves.
And would I need to take an action to get back up?
Yeah, but in doing so, you would basically create the same blinding effect. Oh, well, it wouldn't be an action. You could get up and move over, but you wouldn't be able to get back down.
Okay, that's fair. I'll do that.
Okay. So you drop down and kind of cover yourself so that no one is being caught by the radiance.
Yep, and I'll be right back.
In we're done, Null is up.
Okay. Let us do. Let's do breath weapon here. Put it in a line. Third foot
Okay.
line here.
Straight up.
Yeah, straight. Oh yeah, straight up. Blah. Okay, let me go find it. Yeah, I have a lot of things on here.
What's the saving throw here?
It's a dex save. For 7.
22.
Yep.
And
Wait, hold on. No, that's a 3 because I don't know why I added the +4 from Agonizing Blast.
okay, so just 3 damage.
Yeah, and
So
half
1.
on fit. Yep, so 1.
Okay.
He's my number 1.
Looks down at you as you spit forward like negative energy, and you can see like positivity just kind of glowing out of him, even amidst the midst of the Shadowfell. He stares down at you and just says, "Pathetic."
Oh.
Your turn still.
Yeah, I can't really. I don't have a bonus action I can do. Yeah, that's it.
Drumgar. Zach is not. He is still blinded for this turn. At the end of the turn, he will become unblinded. I'll say that he didn't move just because I was just trying to add a bit of flavor or fluff. He's going to go ahead and just take the dodge action and become able to see at the end of his turn. Faye?
So, John said that he's down so that.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground, so you guys can move into the aura area and function. So long as you, as long as he stays on the ground, you'll be fine.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to. If I Misty Step, he can't hit me, right?
Right, it doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
Okay. And I can. Where can I go? Oh my gosh. Sorry, John. 1 second. I can go from
Not
page
like he
to
could
page.
not like he could take the action anyways, because he's already used his reaction and counter spell.
Right.
Oh
Oh.
no! I God, yeah. Darn it. Well, that's my fault. But... yeah.
So I could just walk right by him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then I won't do that.
Punch.
Okay. This dotted line. If I were to go right here, what's this dotted line? I don't remember.
It wasn't ever explained, and it's not terribly important in the optics of everything.
So I can occupy this space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, got it. So I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to not hit a damn thing. And
Yeah.
This is. That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
Faye.
I am also moving the fuck away.
You can take the dash action as a bonus action if you want to get further away.
Yeah, let me go hide by the healer lady. And then I can still attack, right?
Yeah. You can
Swap
attack with
to-
your blade as you move.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Blocks
Yeah.
the shatter spike with his mace as you dash
Turned out.
past and rush over to the other side of the room.
I was not trying that hard, clearly.
No worries.
You do have Bardic Inspiration if that's something you want to use that on.
If
If
you
you
want to.
Oh, yeah.
If you want
We
to.
did determine his armor class is about 17, so
Yeah, I would like to. What do I roll?
roll a d6.
Come on, baby. Yeah!
Hey!
Roll damage. You did have sneak attack as the move. Yep. Okay,
Nice.
and that's it.
We
Aveline, you're
yeah.
up. And Aveline's up. You're mute.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm on mute and I forgot that we were on Discord and not Zoom.
It's John's fault.
It is.
How dare.
All of this is John's fault.
Honestly, the audio is crisper on Discord, so it's whatever.
Hmm. I can't really hit the golem through the cage, right?
No, you can.
You can.
With my
It's
weapon?
It's it's in the mind. It's all in the mind.
Oh shit.
Really?
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was like some kind of physical construct.
Mm-mm.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go.
Beat the crap out of it.
Yeah. It doesn't like my magic? Well, how about my mace?
Swing away.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's try that.
With the miss.
Fuck. How did it... Okay.
And what's
That's
funny as
fine.
hell is its armor class is less than 10.
Oh no.
Okay. Gwen will take the... Unless you have anything else, Aveline?
That's it.
Gwen will take the dodge action and will become unblinded a la Drumgar. Okay, everybody watching outside, you watch as the diva drops down off of
Ooh.
the rail and kind of wings go straight up as it descends down in front of you, Noel. And
Yep.
then I'm going to go ahead and make 2 attacks. Do you have any reactions or anything that will be kind of aiding you here?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm probably just going to do this flavorfully.
Yep.
Okay. So nobody sees this because it's behind the scenes, but the diva reaches forward and grabs you by the throat, lifts you up, and says, "Die." Drops the mace down on your head, and you can feel everything just go suddenly black as you fall to the ground.
Yep.
Oh.
Bonked.
And you had 5 health. I couldn't have killed you
Had-
outright with the second strike.
I had temp
Okay.
HP too.
So the total damage, just so we're on the level, it would have been 22 from the first attack. What's your max hit points?
38.
Okay, so yeah, only 32 off the neg. So you wouldn't have died. But for those who are watching from the outside, what you see is a mace kind of fly up after the wings tilt down and then drop down, a massive dragon blood shoot up into the air over the railing. Then you hear kind of like thud as he slams them with the pommel, and then like a splattering sound as the dragonborn's kind of just discarded on the ground.
Oof.
Then the golem, who is just kind of in depression mode, will continue with depression mode, despite the cage disappearing slowly in this point. It just doesn't understand, and it's kind of like doing that, like, caged animal kind of being released from it, kind of looking around, and then looking over at Aveline and like, in where you are lying on the ground.
Yes, I am.
You can get up, but moving back around, you will not be able to drop prone easily.
Right.
So if you get up and move around, you're pretty much locked into standing position.
But I don't think I would affect anybody except for Gwenvalia, right?
She's at the base of the rails, so the rails are not blocking her. She'd need to be underneath the staircase.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be affecting
Bay.
anybody.
I'm sorry, not Bay, but Faye. Faye would need to move her. So,
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because the rails are not like they're not like stacked. They're like kind of loosely spaced apart. You can actually see like the rail beams. Like they're kind of like right. You see what I'm
Oh.
saying?
Yeah. I'll get up. I'll move down there.
Okay. I'll pop your prone bit off. Okay, you move there. The angel is visible from your perspective. Perfectly visible because you're kind of staring right down the barrel at him.
Right.
Okay, 21 will hit.
Nice.
All right. That it?
Yep. And then I need to roll up.
Blast a massive kind of burn across his chest. He kind of looks at you like annoyed as he kind of turns towards you. You can see his wings kind of like drop down like a falcon getting ready to like, loose in a direction. Oh, I don't know where he is. Null, you are dying. Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Yep. Where? Where is?
Oh,
he?
sorry, and you have one failed death saving throw because I attacked you while you had no hit points.
Okay. Shoot. Oh, I probably need to do. I don't see it here. I probably need to take damage here first on. See it?
Well-
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
if
it
you
is.
put your damage down to 0,
Yeah, take
the
it
button
there.
will pop up.
Yeah, there's no negatives
Okay.
in 5th edition, but yeah.
Oof.
So you have 2 failures, meaning that
Correct.
you do not receive a heal in the next bit. You will be dead, done.
Indeed.
Okay, Drumgar. You are no longer blinded. I would say he's aware of the presence of the angel. Do you want to follow the angel and try and fight him?
Yeah, let's try and take a swing on that bitch.
You rush, jump over the rail, land on the stairs behind him, and fight.
Yeah.
Dueling shield to the head. It'll miss. 14 will miss.
Can't say I didn't try.
Yep. But now his attention, unfortunately, has to go to you instead of around you, because I was literally going to fly straight up those stairs and beat the shit out of your Goliath. Ah! Alright. Faye, you are up.
Okay,
And
so
if
now
you-
I'm blinded.
If you remain in this position at the end of your turn, you will become blinded. It checks at the end of turn, not at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can retreat out of the aura at this point. Also, while you're in the blue aura, you have advantage on saving throws regarding mental stats.
Can I? Do I need?
Or sorry, physical
Can I-
stats. Physical stats.
Can I see over the railing and see?
From this position, no.
No, I mean if I were to move over here, would I be able to see over
Yes.
the railing and see Noel down? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I throw a heal at him from here?
Healing word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh wait, I don't have healing word. I have cure wounds, which is.
You'll have to jump down, which means that you'll 5, 10, 15, 20. I got you. It would require a fall. You won't be able to climb down because of the time or the speed that you have remaining. So you'll have to jump and land down. Because this is further down the steps, I need you to make an acrobatics roll.
I'll do it.
Oh. Can't see me,
Okay.
bud.
You land. You're still taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage, but you don't fall prone.
And then
And I would say that for like as you're kind of getting ready to cast the spell, you would see that the angel's kind of looking like up the stairs. Drumgar drops down, slams with the dueling shield, causing him to kind of block the weapon away, and then he's kind of focused all up the stairs and on the dwarf. And as you land pretty quietly, you see his eyes just kind of shift to the side and look at you, kind of acknowledging your existence. You cast
No.
Cure, and he does not react or anything, but yeah, you'll get the Dragonborn up.
Oh,
is that
Thank
a +3?
Huh?
Because it's not adding my modifier for some reason.
Yeah, it should add 4 more, so it should be a total of 19.
Oh, just 3. Just 3.
3, sorry, 18.
18. Okay.
Bay done, Bay up.
Okay.
It very much
Orange
looks
is
like the-
blinding.
Yeah, but you're in a space where it's actually gonna have to go through staircases, so you're fine where you're at because of this kind of positioning. It's not, the light's not going through the stairs. What I would
I'd
say is
be
at
able
this
to-
point,
I wouldn't be able to.
I'm just wanting to acknowledge something because you're the only other person who can see it, but it very much looks like the golem creature is about to beat the fucking piss out of Aveline, like on the next turn that she gets. So I just want to give you a heads up there. If you want to rush and fight the angel, you can. And it wouldn't be the
No.
first time I've just beaten the shit out of a Stephanie character for no reason.
No,
But I mean, yeah,
no, we're gonna go in
sure.
and maybe fuck this bitch up.
As you
I
rush
don't
and jump onto the table and kind of bring Shatterspike down, you cleave right into her shoulder, and you can watch it as it lances through. Go ahead and roll damage. You have sneak attack because of Aveline's presence. And you can see that it kind of becomes very, very upset in like this state, and kind of is looking at you. You can see her teeth gritting so hard. You can actually see the enamel of the teeth and like the cracking. The power of the golem is stronger than the body it was put into. Anything else, Bay?
No.
Aveline, joined to the fray. You can see that this creature has a supernatural strength that is beyond the two of you. When it comes to physicality, I mean, not so much coolness. Obviously not. Her fucking dress is pathetic.
Certainly not bad.
Doesn't even know how to dress herself.
Negative
But
fashion.
being in melee combat range of her is probably not the best decision, but if you try to elude without disengaging, she'll mess you up. What would you like to do?
So if I always forget how disengage works.
As an action, so instead of you basically are foregoing any other action, you're just stepping away. You can move your full speed as you kind of just get out of there. You can still bonus action, but it does look like your ally here is quite wounded.
Yeah. Okay, so we can't heal as a bonus action, can we?
If you have healing word.
I believe I do. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
I will disengage.
As an action. Okay.
At each square, yeah.
5 feet. Yep. Hold on. So I will say
do
you
it.
want to move here. You don't want to end in the orange because you will.
I
Yeah.
see.
Someone is radiant.
All right. Well, I also don't want to be backed into a corner, but this is okay. I'll go ahead and cast Healing Word. Oh.
You'll add your wisdom modifier to that.
Oh. All right. So that's gonna be. Where are you? +4.
So
Okay.
7?
So 7 hit points back on Bay. All right. Gwen will hop up onto the table and move into a space adjacent to you. Once she gets there, she will attack. She is not using her primary weapon. She's just using the dagger she was given before. So this attack roll is not accurate for the damage. Doesn't matter. She does hit. Yeah. And then the damage would be, I'm going to say 1d4. So 6. And it's non-magical, so it's halved. So you would notice that the creature seems to have a resistance to non-magical weapons and an aversion to magical weapons. Okay. So, Drumgar, you kind of take your position. You see the eyes kind of flare on him. He turns his body away from you and points directly at Faye. And I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Would it be disadvantage since we're close proximity to him?
Yeah. Oh, sure. It would be.
Sweet.
The lower of my 2 attacks was a 17.
Oh.
I don't know why I clicked a mace out, though. That's weird. And then it's going to be 14 radiant damage. And the next attack made against you will have advantage from Team Angel. That's against you, Faye. Did you get that damage, Kimmy?
Yeah, the first one was 14, right?
Yeah, there's just the one. Yeah, I cast a spell of the action.
Should I do a wisdom save for madness?
Yeah, you took damage.
Okay. Oh no.
You're good.
Oh, nice. Great.
All right, it'll go to Gollum. Bay is the problem. Bay has a magic weapon.
Always.
So bonk. That's real fun. Okay, so Bay, for the first attack, you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage. She just kind of lifts her fist up and kind of slams at you. It causes you to kind of like get like ducked to the side of the head. You know, blood kind of flies out of your nose. You kind of drop down to the ground, and as you're kind of like lowering yourself on the table, she lifts her hand up and then drops it. Go ahead and pick a direction that is southbound in any kind of square that would be adjacent to you at current. Okay. She fumbles through the table. You see her just like drop her entire body weight through the table. It causes the table to break in a fashion that causes Gwen to kind of pop up onto like a large piece of wood as she kind of is lifted up in the air, and you to roll away from it as she kind of falls into the table. So she is here, and she is prone. She said, "Smash!" And it's now in the table.
Oh my.
Yeah, you're actually like, because she's like the same size of Gwen as like Aveline, like, you know, as the Drow girls. Like she's you know, kind of smaller, right? But she seems to be hitting like a dump truck.
Yeah.
Inweir, you are up.
Yes.
And I believe you're out of spell slots.
No.
My math is mathing then. Well, you've cast Char on me 4 times.
I cast it a second level
Oh, okay. Alright,
the last time.
keep going then.
I should have one more.
One more first level, yeah.
So you started blasting.
So I started blasting, and I'm going to do it again.
Sure. That'll hit.
Nice. My man.
Okay. He is taking a lot of damage. He's getting close. And we are done. You're taking
Oh, I'm going
5
to
back.
move. Yeah, I'm going to move back up.
And you can still drop if you want.
Yeah, I'll drop.
Okay.
Drop it like it's hot.
Kind of just dive to the floor and like, ah, please be able to see my friends. Oh, no, I'm sorry about the wild magic. You got 4 more turns on it, by the way. Null, you are prone, but awake. I'm assuming you're standing up, so
Yeah,
can
standing
have
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So for the potion of fire breathing, is that a bonus action? And
So
once I
to-
use it as
Yeah,
either bonus action,
the
action.
symbol is not technically a potion, but it acts as a potion of fire breathing. It is a bonus action to activate it, like to drink it effectively, but then it is an action to use its power. Potion of Fire Breath 2024, wording precise. Oh, so after drinking the potion, you can take a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. But drinking the potion in this edition is so I'm going to say drinking it's an action, using it as a bonus action. And then for the next, you can do this 3 times over the next hour. You can spit the fire at the target, a single target. They have to make a dex saving throw, or they take 46 fire damage on a failed, or half as much on a success.
Yeah, he's getting desperate. He's gonna do that.
Drinks the potion as
He's
an
gonna-
action,
yep.
bonus action, spit.
Spit.
Okay.
Yep.
DC 13 from the diva. Succeed. Go ahead and throw 46 so I can take half of it.
46. Okay. 46.
So half of 13 will be 6. Okay.
Hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah, that'd be it.
All right, Drumgar. And I'm assuming it's just fight, right? Or do you want a sacred? Oh, he doesn't take radiant damage. We already know that. So, dueling shield. Hoya! Missing
No!
again. Don't let me roll dice for you, buddy. That'll miss.
All right. I mean, it's no different than if I were rolling the dice. I roll like shit with that character.
Fair. So Drumgar is just trying to get the attention. It's not succeeding super well, but he's doing his best. Faye, you are up. You still have like radiance kind of shimmering around you, so the next time he attacks you, he'll have advantage. How would you like to proceed?
Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. You're casting it on his space, is that right?
I was thinking, because I was playing with the measuring tool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, let me show back. Because it does it for 5 feet. Is there a way
It's
like...
a single 5-foot square. It's not 5-foot
Okay.
radius.
So, okay.
So it's
So I
a
wanna-
single square, so it'd be his spot.
Yeah.
See what I'm
And
saying?
when it's in his spot, is it gonna affect the
Sure.
other two that are touching it?
No, because they're not in the space that he's in.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it didn't update for 2024. There's nothing new or different about it. So let me just double check and make sure, because if you were reading it and it said radius, yeah, so it's a 5-foot cube. So that means it's 5 by 5 by 5 by 5. So it's just going to fill his space. And then each creature in that area takes the slashing damage. The creature also takes this damage if it enters the cube. Nobody would be doing so. Or it ends its turn in the cube. A creature takes this damage only once per turn. So each creature in that area, upon initiating it, would take the damage. And on their later turns, you can use a magic action to move it. It doesn't say whether they take the damage on their turn. A creature also takes this damage if it enters or ends its turn. Okay, got it. So take and roll. We already rolled the 46. It's 7.
Yeah.
And then if it ends its turn there, it will be forced to take the damage again. Okay, anything else?
He already used his react. He didn't use his reaction.
He has not
right?
used his reaction yet.
Okay. Now I will Misty Step. And I can't Misty Step over barriers, right? Like how I
You
got
can only
here?
Misty Step to places you can see.
Yeah, okay.
You
Oh,
cannot.
so I could...
You cannot see over the railing. You can see above the railing, which means you could target to appear above the railing, but then you'll fall and you'll have to roll an acrobatic check to see if you fall back into the pit on accident or fall the way you want to go.
Oh, is it possible that I can move like right here and then Misty Step away?
Yeah, that's fine. Now you can see up there, so you can just appear up here.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'll Misty Step over here.
Sure.
That's
Done.
it.
Bay, you're up. Unlike the person you're fighting. You have advantage because they're attacking a
Oh,
prone
okay.
target, so you can roll that a second
Okay.
time if you want to get a possible crit.
No crit.
No crit. Okay, give me that damage. Alright. Smashing some massive damage to this creature. I need to check something here real quick. No, it's not. That's not the way that goes. It's only against objects. Okay, anything else?
No.
Alright, Aveline. You can see that girls get it done, just trashing this trollop here who can't even dress good. How would you like to proceed? Range attacks will obviously be made at disadvantage, but like a Sacred Flame or something would be fine. In fact, Sacred Flame, they'd have a disadvantage on their dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're prone.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
Okay. And rolling to test. So I get advantage because of magic resistance, but I have disadvantage because I'm prone. Just one check and I'll fail because I'm a golem. I don't know how to... I was sewn together with 2 left feet. Let's see the damage. That'll work. Alright. Solid ticking down. That'll actually get it to half its hit points. but
It's
not to
0.
where-
Is that correct? Or
Yeah, Sacred Flame has no bonuses.
gotcha.
Anything else from Evelyn?
She's just gonna chill.
All right. Gwenvalia will continue the fight with her stick, effectively. She'll hit. And she'll do some damage, but not a lot. And this will be enough to trigger the thing. Okay, so when we get back to her turn, that'll be fun. It'll go to the Diva, who will... Not terribly afraid of Drumgar, to be completely honest. Just hasn't really been working for him. He's going to go ahead and fly to a position where he's still adjacent to Null, but he's no longer adjacent to Drumgar. So Drumgar will get an opportunity attack.
Oh, let's go! Yes! Let's go! Woo!
Thanks.
The dueling shield is not magical, so we're okay. I will say though, if that had not been a magical weapon, or if that had been a magical weapon, I would be crying a lot more. Instead, I'll just be at the single digits. Okay. So I moved it there. God damn, dude. Hold on. Yeah, we've been seeing that Radiant's not doing anything to him. Okay. Cool. I was checking his resistances and immunities to see if popping a smite would just end it here, but it wouldn't, so it won't. And now the angel will
Smack.
beat the crap out of this drow elf, despite the smarter choice being healing at this point. I am going to murder late. Attack. It's going to be a total of 39 damage. And I believe the first shot will knock you out. So as he kind of flies up, he spins around and kind of comes up, clocks you in the head, and then spins about, and then drops like a hammer behind Null into his back. 18?
Yeah. Wait, damage or to hit?
To hit.
Yeah. It
Okay.
hits.
It's going to be a total of 29 damage.
Yep, he's down again.
Okay.
29 damage.
Put the red X's out. And then he will...
Oh no, that's not Drumgar. It's me.
Oh. Sorry. I don't know how I selected that. I selected Null. That's weird. Okay. He'll fly right back up to Drumgar. Okay. The Golem will...
Does he stay there? Does the
No, I think the Cloud of Daggers goes away. It's
does the
concentration.
cloud
right?
of daggers go away?
It's
Does it say-
concentration. Is it not concentration?
Did he get affected by the Cloud of
It is
Daggers?
concentration.
Cloud of Daggers is concentration. He did get affected when it was summoned. He didn't end his turn in the Cloud of Daggers, and since he
Oh.
knocked her out, he can move back to the spot because it's concentration for up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
looking
okay.
at-
I was thinking Baldur's Gate 3, like you're just moving. and
No,
it's-
yeah,
okay,
yeah. So
yeah.
you have to move into the Cloud of Daggers to take the damage, or end your turn in the Cloud of Daggers to take damage.
Got-
except for the
got-
Initiator, which will do damage right when it starts. So the Golem is really, really, really mad about what you said about her dress, and also all of the ass beating you've been throwing on it. So it is now going to roll a d6. Actually, because this is something that affects you and your lives, Stephanie or Magpie, one of you, roll a d6.
I'll do it.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
I
So-
don't know what that means.
On a 6, something happens, but it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. So she's mad, but she's not as mad as she could be. She will
Oh.
get back
Uh-oh.
up.
Glad I failed.
She, it's called Berserk. She kind of loses her fucking senses and can't be talked down and does lots of shit.
So
But for
She got
now,
fucked.
she's just gonna punch
Here's
the
that.
crap out of Bay because that's where the
Mhm.
damage is coming from.
Yeah.
Well,
Drunk of rage.
um, so
Yeah.
you don't have any more hit points. It's 27 damage. But for Aveline, you're watching. She kind of like falls into the table, gets stabbed a bunch of times by the other two girls, and then like light dropped on her. She kind of gets up, her dress in tatters, and she just throws a right hook and just hits Bay like in the chest. You can hear like a crack and a pop, and you watch as she flies, hits the wall, and leaves like a Bay indentation as she kind of
Oh my
slams into the
God.
stone and falls to the ground unconscious.
And the
Then-
sword is next to me on the
The
floor.
Golem woman spins around and swings like a lariat towards Gwen, and will also hit because she's not wearing any armor. And
Oh my god,
Oh.
is this gonna be our first TPK?
Oh no.
you watch as she
Gross.
kind of catches Gwen off of like the table, hits her in like the thigh and waist area, throwing her off the table, and you hear her hit the ground, and you can't be sure whether she's conscious or not. On the other side.
Oh dear.
Okay, Inweir, you are up. Actually, you're not. You're lying prone.
Oh yeah.
And then
Wow.
meanwhile, and we're just laying
Wow.
on the ground under the stairs.
Wow, kick
Sleeping
a man
on
when
the
he's
dog.
down.
He's like,
What's happening down there? Is something happening down there?
just like hanging out.
You just hear a lot of
Drop me like one of your French girls.
oh my god.
Why?
Are you guys
Alright, I'll stand
okay? Are you guys okay? I'm shining.
I'm a star.
Just busy
Yeah.
shining over here.
He's just-
We're just like shining.
He's-
Like
He's in the spotlight.
Go back to my corner after
Okay.
I get up.
yep, of course. And then
I don't want to blind Drumgar, so I can't.
if you move forward, yeah, you'd be in Drumgar spacing. You have 4 more rounds of being a bright boy.
Yeah, so I guess I'll
Bruh.
use my last first level spell slot.
Okay.
Or
Did you just use your last first level spell slot?
Yeah.
no, I went back and counted.
Okay. I trust you. I mean, I
Okay.
don't, but for now, it's fine. Whatever.
I spent the whole turn counting.
No, it's
You're
fine.
gonna kill us all anyway, John. Does it really matter?
It does. It does. Take your shot.
That's okay. I'm going to use my last
No,
second level spell slot.
That's fine. That'll hit. Okay,
That's going down towards the
Angel.
big boy down there.
It hits him. You watch him slam
Oh my
against the
God.
wall and fall to the ground. His wings start kind of like breaking apart and becoming like these small little glowing bits of radiance. Drumgar, you're really the only person who sees him as he's kind of laying there. Like angels are supposed to, like fiends and the like, when they die, dissipate. His body just stays still and remains. That's not supposed to be the case. Angels are
Fucking
supposed
fraud.
to. No.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the land of death. Death works differently here, as some of you might find out here in a moment. Anything else, Inweir?
Yes, Edward cooked them.
No.
Oh yeah, death
No.
saving throw.
Mhm.
Okay.
One failure.
Yep.
Drumgar. You hear fighting. Sounds like table crashing.
Table.
Good times. I'm assuming you're rushing up that way. Is that fair?
You're probably here also.
Close your eyes.
That, or you can try to help Null not be dying.
Mhm.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. You got lay on hands. That's a thing, right?
Probably also hear Aveline going, "Oh god, oh god."
Yeah.
She's just she's like praying like profusely.
Octavius, please. Octavius, please. I didn't do shit wrong.
Are you there, God? It's me, Aveline.
But Zach, do you want to heal? Because I think you do have.
I have cure wounds. I'm gonna cure wounds him.
Okay,
Oh, thank you.
and bam, cast.
That.
Should be +3. I don't know why it doesn't add it, so that'll be 13.
Getting yo-yoed, but
And
thank
then
you.
You just want to remain in the position you're in, or go up. Because if you go up, you kind of have to circle to not be in the radiance of silliness.
You'd make it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and shift him. There. So he's out of the light. Faye, death saving throw. That's one failure.
Oh no.
Okay. Faye, you are also dying. Death saving throw.
Oh.
You gain a hit point and can take your turn as normal.
Oh, let's go!
I'm going to explain
Yeah.
something to you before that happens. Just I want to make sure that you understand. If Gwenvalia goes to her turn, she gets a single death saving throw. She's an NPC. If she fails, she dies. So if you trust Aveline to heal her, go for that. But if you want to take desperate action here, you can also do that.
I do, and plus I'm in her aura, right?
You are.
Her aura still, yeah. So like, I'd look between her and Aveline. Aveline's still on her fucking feet, and I can see her crumpled body. So like,
Yeah, there is
I
a
would,
table
like-
in the way. Aveline would have to move to be able to see her.
yeah, I would want to try and get over there. How do I?
You can kind of move to the left, kind of circling to here.
Like that?
Yeah,
And then,
if you have a potion, you can force it down her throat as a bonus action.
I don't.
Okay.
Let me see what my inventory is real quick.
If you have a potion, that's the easiest way. If you don't have it, it's going to be an action, and you'll make a medicine roll. You need
Okay.
to hit a DC 10, and you'll stabilize Gwenvalia. Which you
Boom.
need. Okay,
Nice.
so she's still dead, but she is certainly unconscious. Which I have a button for. I don't have a button for. Whatever. We'll just do that. So, okay, Bay, that is your action, though. You can bonus action dash to kind of move away further if you'd like.
I'm gonna, yeah, but like, oh god, I don't even know where to go. Like,
Your friends are all on the other side of the room, so you can kind of rush
Yeah.
and jump across the table, staying out of light, getting close to Drumgar. Drumgar looks pretty fresh comparatively. I'm
Like-
literally saving the canned goods for last.
okay, she'll just be like, kill it. Just like literally she's barely like, just like scrambling and like slipping on like all the plates and cups and shit. And
Yeah.
just like, kill it!
It's like Dark Souls, or like Elden Ring, just dodge rolling across the thing. The table and the furniture just explodes, but then reappears shortly thereafter. Aveline, you are up. And yeah, its attention is definitely like watching that happen, but you're pretty sure since proximity is kind of a factor here, and you're the last person who's been attacking it, it's either going to be you or Gwenvalia, who you just watched in kind of like shade get stabilized.
Let's see. Can I go over here?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's out of the way.
Yeah, pressing up against the table. Yep.
And then, oh, where'd my sheet go? I'm gonna go ahead and.
Door. Okay, so I don't know that one. Go ahead and click the button for it.
Yes, got it. Got it.
I'm looking at my sheet, man.
I'm just doing a
Like,
bit.
seriously.
Just doing a bit.
What, that's
Oh wait, I
dumb.
thought I have healing words, so I'm gonna healing word Gwenvalia.
Okay, so like I said, like the table is kind of long and wide, so I would say that for that to happen, you would need to kind of like drop down a bit. I'd say you could look under the table. It's fine. And then go ahead and throw the heal.
Yep.
Plus 3 or 4.
Yeah, +4.
Okay, she's not dying. She's gonna
Guys,
take
we
the
should have
disengage
been under the
action,
table the whole time.
and she's just gonna go ahead and crawl away.
Yeah. Wise move.
Hopefully unnoticed. Okay, the diva is dead. And then it'll go to the golem, who someone roll a d6.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, phew.
She is going to move around the outside of the broken table to Aveline
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
and punch.
Wait. Can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
I have this thing called warding flare.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, yeah, the
Okay.
warden flare.
Yeah,
Yes.
use it.
Oh, that
Okay.
begs me
So
back.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
take one.
I'm just gonna I appreciate it. It's a really good maneuver. I do like it. I just want to make sure that you understand. I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
That's all I can say. So the first attack is the 24 or 25. It has disadvantage on the next attack. So it will hit for 14 damage. And then it'll swing at you with the second attack it makes. Same ballpark. And then it'll hit you for a total of 17 damage. So the net total of this is going to be 31.
Okay.
And for flavor, I'm going to say that she kind of like walks around the broken table, comes over to you as you kind of finish your spell, kind of looking underneath the table and kind of get up, and she just clocks your head against the side of the
Right
table.
there.
Like just clocks your head against the side of the table, and as you kind of bounce off of the wood of it, kind of like groggy from that, she just punches you in the chest and kind of like causes you to step back into the chair that you're near.
So I had temporary hit points. So that's
Fair
good.
enough. Yep. Yeah, it definitely hurt, but yeah, there was a buffer there. You're kind of near Drumgar, and you're kind of like reeling from the pain as it kind of just boxed most of your life away. Inweir, you are up. From this position, you can see now that she's moved through the railing here. You don't really have to move at all from the back corner.
Oh, neat.
Because you're kind of staring down at the room through the railing. And like I mentioned, the railing is not a lot of, there's not a lot of going on. It's just one post every 5 feet. So,
Right. Let's see. I'll do a sorceress burst
okay.
of fire.
Nice.
Assuming that hits.
That does hit. Okay. So you will notice that it does seem to kind of catch flame, the flesh and the dress, and it causes her to kind of like spaz a bit. Like she kind of, spaz is a weird word. It causes her to kind of sorry. It causes her to kind of like freak out a bit, melt out about it, not actually melting. And like, I need you to roll a d6. Is the point I'm getting to is you need to roll a d6.
Not doing it.
Okay.
I just realized that I rolled 2 crits in a row for that death saving throw
But
thing.
for all
I'm
intents
not
and
rolling.
purposes, the golem Vasilka is currently on fire. Inweir,
Hey.
done?
This
Yep.
golem's on fire.
No, you are still dying.
I
Death
thought I got
save-
healed.
Who healed
From
you?
Drumgar. Healing.
Oh, that's
Right?
right. Yeah, you didn't take the X off. I'm sorry.
Oh,
for,
yeah,
For
my
those who don't know how to do that on tokens, if you click on your token, it'll bring up some bubbles. There's one bubble. It's like a little round circle. If you click that, it'll give you all the options for status effects, plus some color circles
Oh.
to add.
Okay, I see now. Okay. Nope. Not now.
Okay.
Okay. So, how high is the railing here again?
You're
Sorry.
not going up that way.
Oh, no. Okay. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15.
You have 15 feet of movement because you just got up from prone.
Oh! Okay, then not 15 out of 10.
That's why I said you're not going up the railing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. I thought you
10 feet
when
up
you said
and then
that.
1 foot over, so that means 20 feet movement.
Oh, I thought when you said that, it's like, oh, it's too high.
No,
Oh,
it is
that's what I meant.
I thought it was.
for you specifically right now, not ever. It's 10 feet up, which means it would require 20 feet of climbing and then 5 feet onto the last position over the rail. So it would be a total of 25 feet of movement, which you don't have.
Yeah.
So you move
Well, I
to
still
there. You can see
Yeah.
through the railing and fire
Uh,
from there if you want.
I can't really see because this fog of war here is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't
Well-
see it, then you can't see it. Let's go with that. I didn't know that. Oh yeah. Oh, I see the black line. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is low enough that you can't see over it. Perfect. Steep stairs.
Would I be blinded if I? Well, I think that's still the same. If I move 15, yeah, that's still the
Yes.
same there.
You
Okay.
would be blinded though if you did move 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
The Goliath did not fall prone.
Well, take the dodge action and
Okay.
actually wait, bonus action. Form of Dread
Cool.
to get 10 points, then end my turn.
Drumgar, you are up. And you assumably are going to move to defend the innocent. Also, are you in? Oh, there you are. I see you now. Huh.
I am here. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So, bear with me here while I just situate folks. Perfect. That was easy. Okay. So yeah, if you're here, you can just move yourself and do what you want.
Can I try a shove action
Yeah.
and try to
absolutely.
shove this thing away so it's like 5 feet away from Aveline?
Absolutely, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check. I will do so.
You said strength athletics.
That's right.
That's not great. 12.
Surprisingly, you managed to kind of get underneath, like, and get low, and kind of catch with the shield and push at the legs, which causes it to either buckle. You can knock it prone, or you can push
I
it
want to
back.
shove 5 feet and step in between the two of them.
Perfect. That's your
In
action.
between, like, coughing up blood, she just gives him, like, a
Oh.
thumbs up.
Thanks, buddy. Faye, you're up. Oh no, you're not. Sorry. That's it. One failure, one success, right? Okay.
Just kidding,
Yeah.
I killed
As you're like, okay, everything's fine. You can hear your sister.
No. Alright,
wanna-
I'm gonna try another.
Medicine check. That's a
Yeah.
failure, but it's not a failure by more than 4, so you don't make it worse.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
that's good. I'm probably like, I can't see through the blood. That's in my eyeballs right
For
now.
certain. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get to a thing. Hopefully it's not terribly loud. As we blind it down in the fight. Bay done. Aveline, you're up.
Is Gwynvalia supposed to be prone right now?
Yeah,
I thought
she's
she-
crawling. She crawled away. She's
okay.
maintaining a low profile.
She's like, no, I'm not doing
Don't
that
want to
again.
catch those
She wants to
hands.
knock people down. I don't want to be knocked down again. So I'll just, because getting up or crawling both would have exhausted the same effort. So disengage and
I like this song.
What do I want to do?
It's a classic.
I'll move back a little bit. And then I'm gonna hit the golem with Sacred Flame.
it'll have advantage. It succeeds. So it doesn't so much dodge the Sacred Flame as it kind of backs away. The bolt descends from the sky, hitting it, but you can see this kind of aura around it that seems to kind of capture it. Capture the magical essence, because golems have
fuck?
natural magical defenses. Gwynvalia will get up and kind of look at the situation, grab a piece of cutlery off of the table, and throw it.
I
Come back.
love her. Honestly, me in an actual fight.
Oh my gosh, let's go!
Whoa! Gwynvalia!
You watch her throw it just like it's just a like a steak knife or like a spreading knife. Throws it across the space. It slams into Vasilka's eye and just like locks in there. But you can see the eye's kind of superficial anyway. Vasilka's kind of like, ah!
Echo dress.
It's
Yeah,
like when the fork hits that guy's wooden eyeball in Pirates of the Caribbean,
kind of
and just kind of like
blocks
Like
in
when
and
Phil
just is
built
there.
it.
Yeah.
It's Vasilka's still on fire for this turn, so it's kind of like a smorgasbord or like a bounty of like horrors for her right now, right? maybe she like at this moment also realizes what she is, and it's just like, you know, she's not having a good time. Is what I'm trying to say. I've had that day
Same
before.
girl, same.
So it goes to her turn. Someone roll a d6. Pick your rep and then chuck it.
Mm-mm.
I can.
Do it then. Okay, damn.
There.
Really want her to lose
No.
it.
No,
I don't.
Don't
nobody
stop
wants
on a hot
that.
streak.
So
Yeah, we're on a-
she'll have disadvantage on this turn because she was hit by fire during the last turn. So she's gonna punch the crap out of the metal man, but unfortunately, my dream of dealing with the canned goods at the end of the fight will not be realized. Okay, so your armor class is currently an 18, so one attack will miss and one attack will hit. So we'll bludgeon damage. It'll be a total of 12 bludgeoning damage on you, Drumgar. And then she
You said
is
12?
12
said?
bludgeon, yeah.
Or
Hey, don't you have a plate mail and a shield? Wouldn't that be 20? Right?
Should be a 20, yeah. But
Yeah,
even
if you have-
still, 22 was the low number on the second attack.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought I heard 18 to hit, and I was like, oh, wait.
Well, yeah, I just was looking at the tokens metric, which is incorrect.
Oh,
but
gotcha,
even
gotcha.
still, in hindsight, I was right, but not right.
Mhm.
Inweir! This is the last turn of your Radiance, by the way.
Yes. I double counted. I double checked my counting, so I do actually have one.
Oh my god, whatever, man. You're a liar, and I'm going to keep track of you
I'm
from
not
here on forward.
lying. You should.
Pop
I'm
off.
gonna.
That I'm not a liar.
I'm gonna. I'm also going to check in with other dungeon masters and game masters you play with and see if
I'm.
they know.
Yeah. Go
They
talk
know
to them.
you're a cheater. I just want to make sure everyone is aware.
John,
Go talk to them.
Shoot your damn spell. You can't miss. She's got no armor class. Well, you can miss if you're Stephanie, but go ahead and give me the damage.
Wow.
Jesus,
Man, I
oh
wasn't
my
even
god.
paying attention.
Jeez.
Fucking shots
Look,
fired.
if I'm gonna get roasted, I'm gonna roast. Okay, that's just what we're doing here. So she will take 27 fire damage. She doesn't have weak or vulnerability to it, but it does burn a hole through her and lights her up even more. The flesh is actually starting to kind of like peel outwards from the frame, which you can see like inside of the flesh golem's characteristic is like wood and other things to kind of supplement the flesh, and it's kind of just a horror show of doll-like construction as it's kind of peeling away. It's almost like chicharrones or like pork rinds, kind of like she's
Get on me!
she's becoming crackling. Yes. Inweir, good shot. Null, you're up. And
Okay.
the radiance ends, so there's no longer a big aura of light.
Oh.
In
Okay.
that case, I'll stay there.
Okay. Bye.
The lights go
Everyone
on.
stop for a second. Like there's just like this momentary pause where you kind of blink and there's like a Inweir shaped like light in your fucking irises. Like, you know when you close your eyes after looking at the sun, you can kind of still see the sun.
Yeah.
Now it's a Goliath.
That's where the fireballs will be coming from.
Faye's gonna call him Sunshine forever now.
So for the potion of fire breath, that's a bonus action, right?
It is an action to drink it, bonus action to throw it. So yeah.
But
you
I
can-
already.
If
I
you
already drank it,
consumed
right?
it, yeah, you can still for the next hour. You
Okay.
have 2 more uses of it, so you can
Yep.
spit twice
You know-
more.
Gonna do something cool. He's gonna open his maw. He's gonna use his necrotic breath and fire breath action. Use both this.
Sure.
Use the necrotic breath and the fire breath.
Okay,
So let me see.
don't worry about the necrotic breath; she's immune. But go ahead and throw the
Oh.
fire breath. For
Hey,
flavor, it's super rad. I mean, I do
Yeah.
love it, but just
But yeah.
we'll get to the meat and the potatoes.
Hold on, I just rolled a.
You rolled
Just
Yeah.
rolled,
2d6
yeah, I
so
just
far.
rolled.
I need 2
I
more.
Wait, 3. Oh, yep.
It's
You're right.
4d6, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am sorry.
Yeah.
Take away the 4.
You got it. So it's 4 plus 4 is 8. So this is right. Okay, so she's not dead, despite failing. She is very on fire. Those are all true statements. Null done. Drumgar?
Let's see if we can't hit this bitch.
Please.
Wait.
For the love of God. Smash the drum guy.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
Damage?
yes.
Okay. If you want to describe how you do it.
Can
okay.
I? Yeah. Oh yeah, that does it.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. He just takes the dueling shield, spins it up over his head, and thrusts straight through the throat.
Yeah, you kind of catch her in the back of the neck as she's kind of reeling, and so you kind of pull her head straight in front of you, lifting her feet out from behind her and kind of causing her to flutter out that way, slamming her and spiking her into the ground, twisting the shield out, but she lies dead and broken and still on fire in that moment after. We still have to stay on the initiative track. Faye, go ahead and make a death saving throw. That's 1 more failure. You have 2 total failures. Bay, you are up. You can attempt a
Okay.
medicine check. If you
Yeah,
fail by
I'm gonna-
4 or more, she will suffer a failed death saving throw.
I'm
Okay.
gonna yell. I'm about to help her. If you don't want to risk it.
I will delay after
Okay.
Aveline.
Aveline.
Like I'm wiping the blood out of my eyes, just like ah!
Hey! So,
Okay.
Aveline, what are you doing to get her up?
We'll cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. So that'll stabilize her. She's not back up, but she is stabilized. Gwenvalia kind of sits down in this chair. And just you can see her just kind of like slump in it, like her arms kind of on the armrest as she just looks around.
Yeah.
She looks completely just like over it. Vasilka like still burning, but now kind of like to a point of embers. Null, you've got like massive imprints of the mace all over your face and body.
Yeah.
I believe there are punch marks still fresh and bright red, now turning into kind of like purple and almost greenish kind of bruises on Aveline and the Drow's flesh, or Bay's flesh specifically. And Inwir, you didn't get tackled too much, but you did have a reason for running up to the corner as well, because you were burning yourself to cinders. The mists disappear. Those are no longer active. So the downstairs, the upstairs, and the door behind you are now available. You can attempt a short rest here if you'd like, or you can do what you like. I'm leaving it to you.
I was gonna go to the body of the diva. It's still there, right? It didn't
Mhm.
dissipate or anything. Can I try to cut its head?
As you kind of move up to it, its hand kind of reaches up and grabs your hand, and he looks up at you. I cannot die. This is but a temporary thing. Cool. Do you know where we are? Do you understand what that means? For me to be here? Pathetic. Pushes your hand away. As he's saying that, like the whole of like charred flame, you can see like blood, or what you think is blood. Looking at it more focusedly, you see that it's like a black fluid that seems to be kind of pooling around him on the ground. If you have religion trained and you're watching this, you can roll it.
Religion. Poop.
Oops.
It is not
One sec.
poop, but you think it is. Drumgar, as you
Check
kind
for
of maneuver over to the space and look down at him, you realize that we've been dealing with a couple of different magical fluids here, and in where you're also kind of cognizant of what this is. Vasilka, when she dies and like blood actually comes out of her, it's like a very bright red, like SpaghettiOs colored liquid. Like it's, if you've ever seen like Dawn of the Dead, like or any of the like the Romero films, like where it's like absolutely vibrant poppy red, orange red kind of red blood, that's what she's bleeding. Which those of you who rolled really well, Drumgar and Inweir, you would know that that's called vitae. It's one of the 4 like fluids of life. The liquid that's coming out of the angel is ichor, which is also known as the blood of the gods or the blood of the divine. It is typically black. The most pure of it will be kind of like that one color of black that doesn't like, I can't remember what the black is called. It's like paint that makes it like so black it's absolutely invisible. It's that kind of color. But this isn't pure like that. It's got like a grayness to it. A softer darkness to it.
Rain of Embers.
Nope.
Okay.
Scares me.
Oh,
You cast Rain of Embers on it, or is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or, oh, yeah. It takes more fire damage and shakes his head.
well.
It does not
Look at it.
seem to be killing it, just seems to be destroying the body. The head still seems to be kind of pristine. He still has his handsome, rocky look.
Whatever it is that you're doing, I do not care. I was told you must die, and so must. But he's still talking to us here, so
Yeah.
he's not really dead.
And he
but-
has like some agency over his body, though not a lot.
Well, that must be very tragic for you that you cannot die then. Smiles. Well, I guess he's gonna use his last charge of this fire breath.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give up.
Burning its body or his body, like he definitely seems to not be like regenerating very suddenly or anything. It's not like Wolverine or anything crazy. He is laying there as a physical body that is completely battered and broken. His face seems to be perfect, despite all of the damage that's been done to his head and around it. Almost as if like the mask of his face is just like indestructible. And Gwenvalia remains in her seat. And he doesn't really say much after like that initial kind of attempt to cut his head off and him rebuking you.
Do now. And that blood is still like on the floor. He's still like pouring that out, right?
Yeah, Iker is kind of just oozing out of him. I would say that it has a consistency more in line with like maple syrup or like molasses than like blood.
So he's not just a head right now. He's mostly.
Well, no, his body's completely like scarified. Like you've done quite a bit of damage to him. Not enough to like obliterate his form or anything. You haven't done like that
Okay.
much damage. Rain of Embers it's not that big.
No, I know it's just a little
Yeah, but
trickle.
he is there. The only part of his body that hasn't been affected by all these splashes and blasts is his face.
Well, that's going to be trouble.
Indeed it is.
Um,
I appreciate you
Hmm.
saving his face for me.
I'll say, if you want to roll religion, Johnny, and then Inweir with your 23, do you have any questions you want to ask regarding the situation that I can answer? Because I'm not just going to tell you what to do. I want you to have some agency thinking about it here.
Yes. Religion.
if we
correct?
can somehow separate the head from the body, can we encapsulate it so it can't
I mean, you
form
could,
another body.
you can certainly try that,
Like
but it
in a
doesn't look
bowling
like they are
ball?
physically connected. It looks like they are spiritually connected. So you're not going to be able to take the body away from the head. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
It's kind of like, are you familiar with Magic the Gathering, and are you familiar with like
No.
Ethereum or
Nope.
Esper? Okay, never mind.
No.
Like they have a body. It's like a spiritual essence, and their metallic like bodies kind of form around that. They don't really
So he's a float. He's a head with a spirit body.
correct.
Mhm.
He's an angel. Better question. Have you ever seen that Mark Twain like claymation?
Yes, I have.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, where it's like
Yes.
they meet Satan.
All angels are basically that guy, just as a heads up. So with a 20, you get a voice in your head that says, "This is one step to removal. You must imbue him with our power. Do it." The voice you hear in your head. And when the religion check was for is determining what imbue means. You can't touch this creature, and if you still have a spell slot remaining, you can expend it. If you do not have a spell slot remaining, then we'll have a different
but-
option.
Well,
Okay.
I do have magical cutting, so if I
No.
could spend a minute. Oh nope. Okay. No, wait, I gained a
Oh,
spell
you gain a
slot.
spell slot. Then yeah, you can.
Yeah, I gained a spell slot. Then I could do that.
Yep.
It's-
Perfect. Then yeah, if that's the case, you will kind of spend time performing esoteric rite. Then you'll step over to him, place your draconic claws onto his head, and imbue him with the essence of your patron. And when you do so, you'll take 7 points of necrotic damage as you become a conduit for
And that would be half since I'm
Victicus. Yes, correct.
broken.
And then you will watch as the angel dissipates fully, like an angel's supposed to do when it dies on the material plane.
Oh, Justin does up here.
Good riddance, Spitz. That's where his body used to be.
Is he
Fuck
gone?
towards-
God.
Like I'm literally on the floor, just like
Laying next to
No.
your sister,
just laying next to Faye, just like, is he gone?
who somehow in the process has gained full hit points, is just
Yeah.
regenerated.
Mine says that.
Yeah.
It says 0 on my thing, but the bar is full.
That's so weird.
Yes, it's gone.
That's so weird.
Man, he was cute though. Where are all the good-looking ones? Psychotic deities. I don't fucking know.
Or married, raven, were
Or
ravens.
married.
The failed dating
Oh,
attempts
you
of
took it.
one Fave.
Freaking hell. Hell spawn are married.
So, anybody have any questions about anything in the space, or do you wish to move around? Again, the table is yours. After effectively imbuing the angel with the essence of a lich and causing it to be removed from this space, you're free to do whatever you want.
The judge. Oof. Oh. Job's done. Sit us on the chair.
I'm
just-
gonna lay on the floor.
Taking a
We
breather.
sleep.
Yeah, take a breather here.
Evelyn, come take a nap with me.
It's like, get in a pile.
Team building.
Just like,
I love it.
Faye's like, I don't have enough strength in my body to distrust you anymore.
We've been through enough.
And where are you going? Up the stairs? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need something unlocked, you're gonna have to bring it to me.
So I'm gonna have to move you and Drumgunner.
Just
it
rips the
looks
door off the wall.
I have rip apart. I'm fine.
Yeah, go with him.
to a different map. Bear with me here for a second.
So just count as a short rest if the three of us just nap down here?
For real.
You can start a short rest. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Bear with me here. Some of you won't be able to see anything for a bit, but you move up the steps. You come up to this space. Bear with me here.
Oh fuck!
The fuck is that?
So,
I don't know.
the wooden stairs climb 20 feet above the landing there, with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. The room is filled with the sound of beautiful music, which you heard before the fighting began, a melody so enchanting that it adds a bit of much-needed warmth to the otherwise freezing room. A black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table. The music does nothing to stir it. A cot, heaped with furs, rests in the northeast corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burns atop a table nearby, silhouetting a squat creature that has 2 heads. It sits on the edge of the cot with a veal between its legs. With a crustacean claw-like appendage, it grasps the neck of the instrument while running a bow gently across its strings with its human hand. It looks like this. He looks like this. Let's go with he. Doesn't really seem to change its opinion of what it's doing. It's just kind of hanging out, playing its music.
Oh, put it out of its misery.
Hello.
Kind of looks over in your direction, and then kind of stops the playing.
Why'd you stop? You're doing a good job.
Oh, they're not supposed to be up here.
Well, I am. We are, sorry.
Well, yeah, you're up here, but you're not supposed to be up here. And then you see him kind of shift his human hand into his furs for a bit. You're not sure what he's doing. It looks like he's going for something in his coat.
But be careful what you pull out there, lad. You see him kind of like grab the shield a little bit tighter.
Yeah, you see him nervously kind of look at you as that happens, and like he pulls out a bottle. It looks like a wine bottle. You can see the familiar logo of the Wizard of Wines, and it looks like the marker says it's Purple Grape Mash number 3. Of which you see that there are several empty bottles around him as well. What? It's nothing. It's just a bottle. Yeah. Drink. Sets it down. If the party's over, I can go to sleep, yeah?
You the only one up here?
What?
By yourself.
Hold on. And you kind of like are yelling towards him. You see the other head's eyes kind of flutter open and like its mouth kind of breach a bit. And then start to go, It's like, oh no, you've done it, hold on. And then starts pouring the wine into the childlike face. And then it seems to kind of like go back to sleeping. He then kind of starts drinking again himself. That's better. So, you talk a little bit quieter, eh?
Are you by yourself up here?
Yeah. It's just me. There's some
Well, why don't you go to sleep then, lad? No need to be bothering yourself no more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does he go to sleep?
He starts like putting his instrument away, puts it away in a nice case, and then kind of like lays out on his cot.
Is this a door in front of us?
It is. As you pull it open, the winds of the top of the mountain kind of brush in, and he yells, "Close it, yeah!" And you hear the baby start crying. The baby head. You kind of rush out and shut the door.
Yep.
Okay. Did you go out as well, Inweir?
Oh.
Make up your mind. Are you staying out or in?
I'm
As your indecisiveness
out.
happens, you can see that the
I'm in. Chaos.
the minstrel's like, "Oh!" Okay, you're staying in. All right. Outside, you can see that this is the courtyard below where you saw the mongrel shacks and the like. This is the way you entered into the space that you fought the guy in. And then it looks like the other wing of the Abbey is over this way. Looks like there are 2 doors on the opposite side that will lead into the top floor of the other wing.
Do we want to go over that, or should we keep going up?
Yeah, sorry, I got bored in there.
That's fair.
Okay. If you make your way over there, like I said, 2 doors on the opposite side. I'll move this off here so we can see. You're going to the northernmost door?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be able to pop it open. Inside, you would see a wooden counter shaped like an L that stands in front of the spacious office. All the furniture is rotted away, leaving heaps of moldy wood and faded cloth. It smells dank in here. It smells kind of just gross. There looks like there is a staircase that descends down, and then a door across from you that would potentially lead into other spaces.
I popped that door.
Uh-huh. Inside, you see a spacious chamber that contains bed frames of wrought iron arranged in 2 neat rows. Cobwebs and bits of rotten mattress cling to each frame. 3 doors are spaced along the south wall, each with a plaque mounted on it. From this distance, it's very clear you can read from west to east, so from left to right. The plaques read operating room, nursery, and morgue. And you are currently moving in this space with no light source, correct?
No. Where I think we both have dark vision, right?
Nope.
Drumgar has dark vision.
It's relatively well lit because it's still daytime outside.
Yeah.
But if you
So-
are seeing in the light spectrum, which I believe the Goliath is, I need you to make a perception check. Okay. The one thing I'll note is the mattresses are soiled. There are a couple of them that look like they are more visceral in nature than the others. Like, for example, the bed that's kind of second closest to you, this one here. It looks like someone bled out on the mattress, was not removed from the mattress for some time, and left kind of like a stain of not only like seeped through blood into the mattress, but also of like their body just decaying in state on the bed.
Neat.
And you don't see anything else that's kind of untoward. Where do you go? Keeping in mind, everyone else is trying to take a short rest downstairs, so.
I guess we can just keep fucking around, because...
Yeah, they're locked in for a little while, so if you want to keep, as you say, fucking around. You open the door, and Inweir, as you kind of stand there and watch as Drumgar moves into that space, the shutter on this window in particular slides shut, causing a very strange distortion of the light in the room. And in that moment, you watch as the shadows that play in the corner of that space come to life. and will attack you.
Drumgar,
Oh, no.
Drumgar.
Oh no.
If he calls me, do I see it?
You'll be surprised for this initiative, both of you.
Cool.
So you'll just be rolling with disadvantage on your initiative checks.
Everybody's resting. By the way, keep moving.
You fools.
Oh jeez. These I'm scared.
Okay. So, why did it not put up the initiative tracker?
I had
There
my
it is.
token selected.
No, it didn't bring up the number. Okay, so Inweir, despite being... Did you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
16 and a 19 were his numbers.
Get the fuck out of here. So despite... and everybody, you're spending short rest, that's fine. I'm okay with that, unless they make it not the case. But Inweir, you, despite being caught off guard, kind of very quickly relegate to the fact that the shadows across the room seem to be moving as well. You can't see them yet, like identify how many of them are actually like shadow creatures, but your feeling is that there are more than just the two you can currently see.
Spooky.
How would you like to take your turn?
Like disengage and run.
Yeah, absolutely. You're running into the surgery where there's no escape? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine
A
with that.
fucking choice, bud.
That's a
That's where
fucking choice.
that's where Drumgar went.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. You know? I thought I was going to kill people with the angel that was very much cool and godly. I did not think it was going to come to this, but here we live. Here we are.
Here we are. Let's do this
I'm
thing.
already here.
The two shadows that you can see move to assail you at the door. And they don't seem to have any kind of identifying features. They are, as you can see, humanoid-shaped shadows who just are just pure essence of malice. I believe they only get the one attack. That's going to miss. That is going to hit a 20.
Let's go.
Ooh.
What does these things do to me?
So you're going to take 9 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, you are going to make a...
Oh no.
No save, just done. You're going to take 2 points off the top of your strength score. If your strength score is ever reduced to 0, you die. The strength score lasts until you take a short rest. And if you die because of this effect, you become a shadow.
Oh my. That ain't good.
Okay. This room is pretty well lit, so it doesn't look like they're coming into the room due to the light. They're kind of swinging into it and kind of attacking at the edges of the light. Does that make sense?
Yes, to me.
Drumgar.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure
Towards
that
the
they
window.
could move through the door. So if it were open or closed, really doesn't seem like it would be any. Because when they're attacking you here, they're actually pushing through the wall. It's like if you've ever seen those weird, creepy videos online where like the hands kind of come through the walls and kind of like there's a bunch of them. It's kind of like that.
Videos to watch at 3 a.m.
I think I'm gonna try to sacred flame the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
Like directly north.
Dexterity saving throw. It dodges very nimbly. It seems to create like a pulse of light in that space, so you can actually see the shape of the shadow creature for a moment as the shadow kind of dissipates around it. because of the burst. You feel like you can get through these creatures, like you could muscle your way through. They're not blocking your space, is what I'm trying to say. They are non-corporeal beings. But you'd also, as that light burst, you would see that there are more in the room behind them. Like 4 more in the room behind them. Okay. Anything else, Drumgar?
No, that's it.
Inweir, you're up. If you maneuver around the space, I forgot to tell you what this place looks like, just so we're not slipping around and not absolutely certain of what you've kind of walked into. This appears to be some sort of surgery room. There's a bloodstained table that stands in the middle of this otherwise empty room. Has anybody touched the table by accident or?
No, haven't even
Okay.
stepped all the way in. I took one step into this room and then the shadows attacked. Then
Cool.
just-
So you move around the table and we are moved to the window. And
And I'm
there-
gonna
To the wall!
Yeah.
What? So you move to the window. Are you looking to go out it?
Is it large enough?
So when you go to the window and look outside of it, what you see below this window space is a cliff that seems to drop down to a portion of the town. If you were to jump out of the window at this point, it would be a fall. There are some trees that are kind of close, but you're not sure you'd be able to hit them, as they're like a pretty decent like distance out from you.
And it's still daytime.
It's still daytime. Yeah, it definitely
gonna
seems
rip-
like they're not going to come towards you if the window's open.
I'm gonna rip apart the window
Okay. Yeah, breaking
to
it,
try and
knocking the space open, and also shattering the
yeah.
the blinders that would close to make it dark in here. Okay. Drumgar, you see this as the window's completely just fucking torn off of its goddamn hinges, and like just all parts of it flying outwards. Done with your turn, Inweir. It's shadow time.
Morphin time.
It moves through the wall to get to that space. I would say this would be kind of jutting through. And like they're kind of peering through, arms are kind of lashing out at you. Only 3 of them can really kind of get in to effectuate against you. Miss. Miss. And miss. So they swing and miss. All 3 of them. As you're kind of like holding your shield up and kind of praying to your god or your power and like hoping that
all of the gods right now. Anyone who will listen.
Yeah, anyone who
It's just the Crom prayer just happening right now. The hell with you. You're up, Drumgar. So there's a window. You do not know what's on the other side, keeping that in mind. It does seem like that's the exit, or you can try and bulldoze your way through the shadows and out the way you came in. If you disengage, you won't take any opportunity attacks either way.
But I can't move through an enemy space, can I, in D&D?
They are or incorporeal, so I'm saying for the purposes of this, yes, you can.
Okay. God, fucking off and going back downstairs. Seems like the smart play,
It's not a bad one.
but Drumgar is not a smart man, so I think I'm going out the window.
Okay, 5, 10. Do you want to go? Do you want to go over? Do you want to go over the table, or do you want to go around it? Because if you go
Around
over the table, you'll make
He's
it
a
there.
dwarf. He's a dwarf.
5,
He's going around
10,
it.
15, 20, 25. You're not going to be. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're not going to be able to jump out the window if you go around. You're only going to make it to the window. If you want to get out the window, you have to go over the table. And I know it's like I'm trying to sell you on the table and touching it for some reason, which is true, but it's not a bad reason. It's a very flavorful one.
Oh no, I can't get there at all. I've only got 20 feet of movement.
Why?
Oh,
Because
that'd
you
be a shame.
sapped my strength, you dick, and I'm wearing
Oh,
blade mail. Suck my cock.
Oh no! Yes, that's right!
I'd imagine we went over the table.
You know what? I want to try something, you guys, and it's absolutely a joy. It's absolutely a joy. Every time we get into the game, there are moments like this that really remind me, like, this is my joy. So fucking
Why can't you
Yeah.
move?
So
Wonderful.
Drumgar's like, I could run downstairs, I could go out the window. He turns and he runs. He's like, fuck, this thing's fucking heavy.
not
God
this,
damn.
not
Takes
this
it
shit.
like
No.
4 steps and turns back around like, God damn it.
Okay, so
That's my whole turn.
Inweir, there are a bunch of them. It doesn't look like they're very willing to press too close to where you're located, but the shadows, the way they kind of sweep, it looks like they're probably going to rotate around the left side of the room to try and assail your friend Drumgar. So if you would like, you can jump out the window. You can attempt to fight these guys. However you want this to go down.
Looking out the window, there's no like handholds. There's nothing.
It is a straight drop, bro. Here, I'm gonna do you a service here. I'm gonna move us to the
please.
other map, and I'm gonna snap ping us to where you're effectively jumping out.
I can't see it.
No, I know. I'm gonna put your token down. Hold on. This is effectively where you would be jumping out of.
Well, where are all those?
Don't worry about all those. We don't see those, so that's not important right now. But this is you're effectively you're higher than this point up, and you're effectively going to be jumping out. The descent that's kind of present here, it looks like it might be nicer than it is. It isn't. It is a very steep 180 feet down to the bottom.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
You could hit the trees, though. And if you hit the trees, then it won't be as bad. You probably will only fall 30 or so feet. Because you'll be jumping out and kind of doing one of these, and then slamming into trees. And then also, depending on how you do when you hit the trees, with an athletics check determines whether or not you can kind of grab a hold of the trees and stable yourself, or that Jackie Chan movie where he hits every fucking branch on the way down. It's one of those two things. Those are the only two. You're going to miss, you're going to hit a lot. Okay, moving you back to the cool kid space. What's the plan?
I'm gonna jump
That's it.
for the
All right.
trees.
So go ahead and make an athletics check. And you get a running start.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no! No! No!
Hold on.
I did it with disadvantage.
Oh, I know.
Oh, no, I did it with. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Roll. I didn't
It doesn't
mean to do
matter.
that.
The point is you failed a lot by more than 4. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm just gonna describe the action that's happened here, so that Zach has an idea of what's happening. But Drumgar
Are you gonna
watches.
give me a new character sheet?
I also need to tell
Thinking a
me-
monk.
I need you to tell me what I hear outside the window that is above my head.
I am getting spare character sheets out just in case. This is pretty serious. It looks like a lot more than I thought.
Yeah. Drumgar made a huge mistake.
Uh-huh. So
But hopefully Inweir can get out.
what you see of Inweir is he runs forward, he jumps, and he's trying to dive out the window, but his waist hits the window, section that's kind of left. And so instead of flying out like Superman, he hits, and then not visible to you, but visible to the audience, he's just doing this out the window but not going very far. Like it like pop and then rolls
Yeah, okay.
out like in a almost Patrick like starfish kind of spinning position. We're not going to describe what happens with Inweir yet. I want to focus
He's got a
on
few seconds to fall.
yeah. It will be a few seconds to fall. That is true.
Oh.
So the shadows are going to sweep and only be able to get 3 attacks on you with this because of your positioning and the light.
Oh, they're not going to get it on the table?
They can't. The light is kind of blaring out to it. They could only kind of attack or move from this wall, so they kind of have to keep to the left side of the room. There are rules for the shadows. It would have been a lot worse inside the doctor's room or inside of the hospital proper. So 3 attacks. Here we go. And still got a 20 armor class, so... Those will all miss.
Woo.
Okay, so Drumgar, you can take the opportunity attacks and then dash and try and jump out, or you can dash and try and make your way back through the other way, or you can fight. Obviously not an option, but yeah. How would you like to proceed?
Oh, I have to dash in order to get out the window?
No, you don't. It would
Can I
help you with
disengage?
it would help you with the jump. If you don't dash, you're probably not going to be able to jump the distance required because you only have 20 feet of movement. See what I'm saying?
See what you're saying.
If you want to disengage and jump out, you're going to fall kind of like Inweir did, probably with less like of this. So it's going to be the straight fall brunt that you'll be dealing with.
Alright, let's see if they get an opportunity attack then.
Okay. Here we go. Swing. 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 Okay, I only hit you once. It's going to do a total of 8 necrotic damage and 2 more off your strength score. And then you are bolting. Go ahead and make an athletics check as you jump out the window to try and like jump up onto the
Oh, come on, guys! No, don't
Okay.
not like this.
Do you have
You
advantage?
sucked my strength!
Do you have advantage?
No.
Or do you have anything that can give you advantage? Inspiration? Anybody?
Let me see if I have it. Hold on.
I don't have any advantage. Well, not
I have
inspiration.
inspiration. You
Good.
can have it.
You can have it. Okay, so go ahead and roll it again. Okay. So, Inweir is kind of spiraling before you, and you kind of jump as far as you can. Your legs, you can just feel the energy from them just sap as you kind of push forward, and you maybe get a little further out than the Goliath, so you didn't like biff into the windowsill. You just kind of fall like a rock, though. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move us off the combat initiative here.
If I was just having like tea and crumpets downstairs here, enjoying our short
I'm
rest.
asleep.
And this is where I'm sorry the game is going to bog a little bit here because we have to deal with some mechanics. Okay, for the first leg of the fall, you two can see that'll be this first drop. That is a height of 60 feet. It's the highest section, okay? It is not the most forgiving. I would like both of you to roll 6d6. Okay? That is the amount of damage that you are taking in bludgeoning damage as you fall. Okay?
All right, all right.
Okay, at
All
least
right.
you guys are rolling ones again. Thank you.
If you are unconscious, you cannot make an attempt to try and cling to the edge here. You will continue to fall. If you are conscious, and because you hit first, Inweir, you can attempt to try and grab Drumgar, which could result in you going with him as he tumbles down. Or you can try and stabilize yourself. Stabilizing yourself is going to be an easier DC to hit than the trying to save the Drumgar. So you need to decide: is your life more important, or do you want to try and get both of you out of here?
And we're not playing good characters.
Oh, he's going. He's going.
You're letting Drumgar go. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So I need you,
Sorry.
Emir, to go ahead and make an athletics check to stabilize yourself on the rock face as you hit.
Because I know I'm not going to pass this.
You need to get a total of 12.
A total of more than one. A total of definitely more than one that you rolled. You rolled a 1.
Okay,
I'm curious.
great.
Yeah. Look at that.
Did you spend? Did you have inspiration to spend? Where did you get it?
No, I don't. I was just doing it just to see what
Okay,
happens.
okay.
just to make myself more angry. I
Make it hurt
wanted to
more.
pass the second roll.
Okay. So what I'll say is you kind of hit the thing and you're kind of like, God, I hope I don't end up like, as you both fly off. Okay. So what I will say, and then this next shot, okay, for you, Zach, I need you to roll a D100. If there's a percentage chance that you are stopped in the trees, this will be a 20% chance. You failed that because you did not roll 20 or less. So you will continue on. You will take a failed death saving throw as you hit that next section. And we'll get to the third section here in a second. In where you're still conscious, you're falling.
How much damage is it?
It's not enough to kill you outright.
Got it.
Yeah, because remember, 60 feet was the first fall, so the next fall is not as much. There's no way I'm doing 40-something damage to you with a roll of 3d6. But for Inweir, roll 3d6 and hope to God that you only roll 3
Or
or
unless
4, because otherwise you are dead. You are a dead person.
Okay, listen.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
listening.
listen,
I'm
listen,
listening. I'm hearing you. I am hearing you. I am with you. I am listening.
All right, so I would like to use my stone giant ancestry.
Yes, which means you're going to
And
roll
roll
a
a
d12, add your Constitution modifier.
Which is silly. It is 4.
Okay. All right, so
So I
that's
take
going
no
to
damage.
That's going to reduce the damage to 0. Okay, so you're going to make an acrobatics check to try and either avoid the trees, which could do damage to you, in addition to the damage from hitting, or to try and hit the trees intentionally. Do you wish to try and avoid the trees or hit them? If you hit the trees, you stop. If you don't, and take damage. If you don't hit the trees, you do not take any more damage from the trees, but you will continue off towards where Drumgar is going. Your choice.
I'm gonna hit the
You were
trees.
trying to hit the trees. Acrobatics check. DC is 12. You miss the trees. You fly the fuck off just like Drumgar. Okay, Drumgar, go ahead and roll me a D100.
So well.
There is a 20% chance. Okay, nailed it. There is a 20% chance that you hit the tops of the trees here and do not continue falling. However, that will be precarious for others trying to rescue you. So when you hit that point, I will say that, bear with me here, if I roll less than 5, I'm going to say it's a soft landing. Okay, so then yes, you will hit the trees at their tops. So you're about 20 feet off of the ground of the almost last leg of it, and you have 1 failed death saving throw on you, if memory serves. Inweir, you are falling. You can
Oh,
attempt,
so I didn't take any damage at all from
because
that
you kind
last
of like
impact.
fluffed into like the tops of like pine trees. It's like the scenes in
It's your
Crouching-
game, not mine.
It's like the scenes in Crouching Tiger.
Okay.
Again, I had to roll pretty low here. You're going to probably
Sure.
die in the tree anyways. It's
Yeah.
fine, but I rolled what I rolled. Here's where we're at. So
It'll
now,
feel better when it's my fault I die.
Yes. Inweir, you are falling as well because of your failure to hit the trees. You can attempt to go for the tree. It will be an athletics check, and the DC will be 15. If you wish to try and grab the trees instead of fall the last leg here.
You gotta hit
Is this technically a different turn?
There are no turns that are happening here, so
Okay, all right,
sequentially, yes, for the purposes of Stone's endurance, it would be a separate turn.
Sweet. Okay. I'm going to go for the tree. I reloaded roll 20. I hope that's going to help me. You
Okay,
said
16 or
athletics?
higher.
Said athletics?
Athletics DC 15. Yep.
How long do temporary
Come
hit
on.
points last?
Okay,
I
so
think
you
it's a
fail.
long rest.
So go ahead and roll 4d6, and then roll 2d10. It's all from the same source, but roll 4d6 and then 2d10. I'll explain why there's two separate dice rolls here. Okay, so it's from the same source. If you want a Stone's Endurance, you can. Almost.
Okay.
It's not r/, it's just... It's,
I'm nervous.
Slash.
It's
I
okay.
think it's
So-
slash.
10 off of the top of 17 is 7, which means you're at 0. Okay. And you are at the very bottom. When you hit the ground, it's not just that you're hitting the surface of the ground, you're also rolling. And when you roll through this last portion, you're moving yourself through the scree of the mountain, which is like jagged, sharp slabs of slate. And so that D10 is actually like slashing damage. It's all from the same source, so it's bludgeoning, slashing, but it's because of the hit. So you are dying at the bottom, and you are dying in a tree. Since Inweir has less death saving throws currently failed, Inweir, go ahead and make your first death saving throw, please. Sorry for everyone else, it's kind of boring.
I need
No,
you
no,
to
we are-
explain
It's
what
boring.
it is I'm hearing.
Where do
Yeah.
you make them?
I don't know on the sheet, I'll
Well,
be
you have-
honest.
you have to
You have to drop
your-
your hit points to 0, and then you'll see the
Oh,
thing show up.
okay.
It'll say roll.
Yeah, with
There we
that.
go.
Okay, that is one
Yep.
failure. Then, up in the tree, Drumgar, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Please.
One success.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Inweir,
I don't know if it matters, Zach, but you had 6 temporary hit points earlier. I don't know if
it
that
wouldn't have
factors
mattered.
in. Okay, I just wanted to say.
I appreciate it.
Can
Uh,
we try to watch there?
I think the shadows
I took a
gained
lot
that
more than 6 damage, dropping 60 feet flat onto my
and
face.
being battered by it. So, Inweir, you're up next. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw. That's one success.
that-
Drumgar, you gain one hit point. You gain one hit point, and you are
Let's
up
go.
about 40
Let's go.
feet at the top of a tree.
Hold on.
Just stay
Oh,
Hold
there.
on.
Also, you're in a precarious situation, so I will say, I'm going to give you two options. You're either like moving to try and scramble for steadier ground, or you're just not moving and you're trying to hold your position. Which of these two are you doing?
Oh, Drumgar's not moving.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you try and maintain concentration and hold that position without panicking and freaking out. DC is low. You nailed it, right on the nose. You just kind of like, you look up, you look to the left and to the right really quick, and you can feel like the branches like creaking underneath you, and you kind of like close your eyes and just, as your breath just becomes mist directly in front of you. Inweir, go ahead, another death saving throw. That's a success. That's
All right.
2 so far, and then one more. Holy shit! Okay,
Let's go.
Yeah.
you rolled what you rolled. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
You should
Because I
be
reloaded.
dead.
It's because I reloaded. It's because I reloaded.
You gain a hit point.
We just killed an angel. I'm not gonna let a mountain.
Yeah.
So, Inweir,
Mountain take me out.
I would say that you kind of like wake up, like it's spitting blood all over the place, and you realize that your arm and like one half of your body is kind of just like cut a lot more than the other side as you kind of slid across the slate. You have no idea where Drumgar is because you're actually not on the map anymore. You're a little bit further down. Yeah, you're technically not off of the map, but you're not on it either. It's kind of hard positioning wise. I would say that with the situation as it stands, you folks kind of take some time to like reflect, which would probably be more than an hour. I would say in your current state, you can't take a short rest, but if everybody inside would like to go ahead and do their short rest, there's a time and moment where, as you're finishing the short rest, you're like, "Hey, where's Drumgar and Inweir?"
All right. That is where I'm at right now. Wait, where'd they go?
Hmm. Where did they go? I think they went up. Hmm.
It's been a while.
It has. That's quite concerning. What? They shouldn't have gone far, right? I mean,
Who knows?
how far can they have gone?
I mean, he does have little legs, but they can move pretty fast when they need to, I guess.
Unless.
Shut up.
I mean, yeah, they can go really fast if they're using gravity.
Yeah.
Or if they've got all their strength.
We all travel
Like,
the
we
same
wouldn't have heard
speed
any
down.
screaming.
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Drumgar just gets to that velocity a bit faster, right?
Yeah.
He is wearing
He's like
plate.
missile shaped.
Dense.
We have the person with the most armor on, the person with the least amount of armor on.
Right.
Duality.
Well, you
I
fucking
think of a can of tomato soup when I think of Drumgar.
you biffed the fucking check. Like the only thing I could describe, you're like, I get a running start and I rush out. I'm like,
No, literally, where you're like trying, like, whenever you watch like a cat try and jump and they're just like, and
yeah.
like slide
All those
and just
videos,
drop.
all those videos of like just goofiness happening to an animal when it like tries to jump and fails. That's what happened to Inweir. Like, this is gone here, so I just don't want to
Okay,
worry you.
so we should probably go find the others. I don't like that
Yeah.
they've been gone this long.
Yeah.
Agree.
You know they went upstairs, so we'll deal with that here in a second. What I'm going to say for Drumgar, obviously your precarious situation, you're not wrecking it, but I assume you're wanting to get out of it. Is that fair to say?
At some point, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this shit.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. You are in a pretty well.
Before I do,
Go
can
ahead.
I lay on hands and give
There it is.
myself
Yes,
19
absolutely.
hit points? So I've got some.
Some
I got a
buffer,
cushion.
some buffer for this fall that's going to
you
happen.
hear me?
No worries, yeah. So just make an athletics check. The DC for it is going to be 12 because you're climbing down pretty well branched.
I think I'm also gonna hit myself with one of these.
Yeah, for sure. Add your charisma as well. It's not added.
Great.
Whatever your charisma is, add it to that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then athletics check. Okay.
13.
So you slowly but surely start climbing down. Loud snaps can be heard from Inweir, by Inweir rather, as you look over to the tree that's kind of up the hill from you, or rather up the mountain from you. You can see a massive dwarf kind of like making his way down. Every so often, like pushing his foot to test the branch and snapping it and realizing it's not going to hold his weight, and then kind of moving towards another like knot or something to try and get his weight tested. So at some points, kind of like grappling around the core of the tree and trying to shift your way that way down. But eventually, Drumgar, you make it down to the slate area where Inweir is kind of like pulling his lanky ass up. And the two of you kind of reconvene there. Looking at the situation, it's going to be about a 35 to 45 minute walk to get you up the hill. If you'd like to pause and just, since you just had like a really close call and just rest here, that would probably be smart. You're pretty close to the town. You don't think you're going to be assaulted or, attacked or anything here. Do you want to rest or move?
Me?
John or Zach, either of you. Are you going to stay here and rest a bit?
Drumgar wants to move, but I don't know how Inweir feels.
Inweir has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
We're just like,
Don't
like-
call him out.
You Ready?
Okay, I
Let's
guess
get back to the group.
whatever. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way south effectively, or kind
If
of
he
like
doesn't say no, we're
west
fucking
or
going.
whatever, and make your way towards the road, and then you're gonna make your way back up the road to get back up to the top of the mountain you just fell off of.
Can he also say you got any divine light?
I got this. There's +3.
15 healing on Inweir.
Wow, I feel so much better.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way up the hill. So pause for you guys. You've had a decent amount of the show. After your hour rest, which would have happened well earlier than that situation, because they went up, moved around, had a conversation, then kind of searched around, then got attacked by shadows. So they were probably falling out the window close to the end of your short rest, and then they're spending the next 35 to 45 minutes making their way up the mountain. You saw them go up the stairs, so all of that's unknown to you. And then you started asking, where are they? Maybe we should go check on them. Gwenvalia is fully rested and says, you do what you have to do. That's fine. I'm gonna wait here. And she'll go eventually during the rest over to where the angel's body was kind of destroyed. One thing that was not asked about but was present, the mace of the angel is still lying on the ground, and she grabs it and picks it up.
That's fair. She
That's-
literally was fighting with a steak knife, so
yeah. I mean, let's give her that. Come on.
Successfully, mind you.
Yes.
I mean, she got the insane knife throw on the eye. So
She is not going on a rampant kind of quest to find out what happened to the Doobie kids. So I will say, if anybody wants to go upstairs, make the call.
All right.
yeah.
Do you want me to go check, or are we going together? Like what?
We go as a
Hmm.
group.
Okay, so everybody, but Gwenvalia, Aveline, are you going up with them, or are you staying behind?
Gonna use the implication.
You're
to
muted if
attack.
you're talking, Stephanie. Looks like you're muted in Discord. If you exist.
Sorry, my I was trying to I keep opening Zoom again, and then my computer started lagging real bad. Yeah, I'm going with everyone.
Okay, that makes sense. Gwenvalia is remaining behind, is why I was saying. Just in
Oh,
case.
okay.
She's okay with it. She's not going to be terribly wounded by you leaving her.
Okay, but
Um,
scream if anything weird happens, right?
Yeah, if anything weird, like an angel attacking me, sure. She shrugs. I'm moving us to a different map as we
Fair.
basically just get to chase after those dorks.
It's wild goose chase.
And then they show up, and Gwenvalia's sitting there, and she's like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Where are the others? Oh, they went upstairs.
You come into a room and you can hear snoring and what sounds like kind of like cooing from a baby coming from the corner I described, having a bunch of bottles of empty wine. And there's also a sheet over a table that looks like it's person sized.
Why does it have?
It's one of those things.
Please tell me somebody else sees the inconspicuous wrinkle in this.
The what?
And at first I was like, what is she? Oh.
Wait, I'm not seeing it. What?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, Johnny.
You have
Sure.
you have a dirty mind.
Wait, what do you guys see? I want to be in on the.
No,
I
Johnny.
believe
Girls
you.
only.
Stuff's zipping around. But yeah, like I said, it's snoring and like a baby cooing sound as you come up into this space. And then, yeah, there's a black shroud that covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table here. looks like
I'm
there's a
gonna
rope
go
that ascends up
around,
to a bell 30 feet above you.
and then there's a rope that goes up.
Yeah, well, it's a bell. It's a bell ringing rope.
Okay.
Climbing it might be less quiet than you expect.
Oh, for sure. Can I peek under the sheet towards what looks like the head of the body?
Yeah, I want to see too.
Yeah, beneath the shroud lies a creature made of stitched together body parts. You recognize some of these parts. Hold on a second here. They look like they're your own parts. They look like it's made up of parts of you.
Me?
Yeah, it looks like it has drow parts, like a part of your face. Do you
Like-
touch it?
Yeah.
Your eyes are playing tricks on you. What truly lies atop the table are chopped up body parts, all of them taken from cold, gray, lifeless women, all of them waiting to be stitched together into something like you saw downstairs.
Can I start to destroy the body parts?
Yeah, sure. Which the method for destruction that you're wanting to engage in here? There's a fireplace downstairs.
Yeah, I'd burn them.
Okay, so you just like sweep them up in the shroud, take them downstairs. The fireplace still kind of burning. You place them onto it and just kind of walk away. While that's happening, looks like one of the drow are moving over to the sleeping one.
Oh yeah.
You see that it is another one of these mongrel folk that appears to have been stitched together with two heads, one of a child with reptilian portions, a crab pincer, bear's paw, where a foot should be, an ill-fitting monk's robe. There's a violin in a nice case nearby, a bunch of empty bottles of wine. Looks like a bottle that's got a quarter left sitting on the side table, and he looks like he is right to sleep. Doesn't look like he's
Suited.
Nice is the violin. Is it nicer than mine?
It is.
I want it. I want to take it.
Okay.
Swap 'em.
Do you replace it with your own, or are you going to murder this individual?
No, I'll replace it with my own.
Okay.
But then I want to, like, use my foot to try to wake him up.
Okay. You do. You succeed. He kind of, oh, and the baby starts to cry a bit. He goes, ah, and he kind of covers its eyes and face, and then kind of starts holding his side of his like body, looking at you. Oh, what is it? Who are you? The party's over. The other one said I could sleep. Hopefully the abbot isn't mad.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, where'd the other ones go?
They went out the door. Points across the room. I told them to shut the door. It was cold, and it's okay. It's okay. They were really loud too. Yeah. Sorry. Go to sleep, huh? And then pulls the quarter bottle and lets the baby head drink the remainder of the bottle. You then see him kind of shuffle near him. You can hear kind of like glass clattering and clinking from wherever he's shuffling. He's looking at you nervously, but then he kind of pulls out another bottle, a full bottle of the grape mash, and plucks it open and starts drinking himself.
I don't think all that alcohol is good for your child.
It's not my child, it's me, you stupid twit.
All right.
Hey, you don't
Go to
talk
bed.
to her like that. Yeah.
Nobody insults the master's work. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You're right, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry I said that.
Go. All right. Whatever.
I'll try to go to sleep, but you're kind of crowding me.
Okay. Come on.
If you're going out the way they go... Wait, hold on. What? Watch the floor there. Points kind of to this location here. Seeing that you're getting close to it. It's kind of precarious. I think it might fall through. But when you go out, please try to keep the door closed as quick as you can. It helps a bit when it's not cold. Starts drinking more, and you can notice that there's no like source of light or heat in this space besides the windows. You're like in a very cold belfry that's gets only colder, presumably, when the doors open.
Are you in
Hmm.
pain?
You used a word I don't know. What does that mean? Like,
Do you hurt?
I drink to keep myself sane, but what is insane?
No, are you in pain? Do
Oh
you
yeah,
hurt?
all the time. Yeah. I I drink to stay warm, I drink to stay sane. Um and I drink to do the music for the master when he has his parties.
Is
The
this a
abbot.
fireplace?
Oh no, it's just the flu. Yeah.
But like, would I? Is
There's
it a?
no opening to it. So like the heat is coming up and it's like radiating from the
Radiant?
brick, but it's not like enough to cause the room to like fully be like it's definitely warmer in this room than it would be to be outside, wind or
Yeah.
not. But it's still
Hmm.
not like great. It's kind of like a nice 45 or 50, right? Where you could live here, but it'd be uncomfortable.
Oh.
There's a fire downstairs. If
I'm not allowed to go downstairs. I only get to play up here. Wait, you're
But
with the you're one of the abbot's guests. If you say it's all right, I suppose I could go.
yeah, just be nice to the pretty lady that's down there.
Oh, of course I would. Yeah. All
Tell,
right.
tell her Bay sent you to sit by the fire. That's
Bay,
it.
like baby. Okay. Yeah. Pulls his hood up, and you can see him kind of cover the
Yeah,
baby head,
sure.
which is kind of like in this weird state of grogginess. He then kind of clambers onto 2 bottles of wine, in addition to the one he just opened, so a total of 3. All Great Mash number 3, and he takes them downstairs with him, as instructed to do so by the master's guests.
All right.
Oh, he also grabs his violin and doesn't seem to notice that it's not his violin.
oh my god. well,
All right.
that was seemingly nice of you, Bay.
I would say too,
Oh, shut up.
you would notice that the smaller head, like when it was kind of crying, when it had a forked snake's tongue. And yeah, it can
So
make.
it's like literally probably dying because it's flooded. If it's a snake.
I mean, I don't know, man. A lot bad's going on in that guy's life.
Yeah.
Whose name you didn't
Well,
ask.
at least you can sit by the fire.
That guy
and
is
watch
not having
the
a
body
good time.
parts burn.
Let's
I don't
adopt him.
think so.
100%.
No.
For real.
No.
For real. Can we adopt Quasimodo?
You didn't ask his
Uh,
name. His name's not Quasimodo. What would you like to do after that?
I would like to go through the door.
Okay. Outside, you would reveal that it is the kind of walls around the bell or the bailey, where so like this empty space in the middle is down below. It's the courtyard where all the mongrel
weirdos
folk were
here.
located. Yeah,
Oh, here's all the straw guard.
and the straw guards. Yep.
Okay.
It looks like across the way there are 2 doors, kind of over this way.
Okay.
Which way? Oh, okay, that way. This way.
And I would say that there are footprints in the snow across the northern side that are very telltale Drumgar.
Oh. Okay, I would
Oh,
follow
here.
those.
Yep. It's not like a whole bunch of snow, but it's a decent amount of snow where you can kind of
Yeah.
see
still-
indentations. And it's got that
And
nice
that
kind of
door
like
is still
satisfying kind of
open.
like
Yes, it's nicely fresh.
yeah, it's like it's ice that's been kind of like dehydrated a bit, so it's just like the crystals. It's like nice and
Mhm.
crunchy sounding. Love it. This door's actually left wide open. And inside you can see a office space, staircase down, and a very dark room opposite of that seems to be kind of just a pit of shadows.
Do I see any indication of like damp footprints from the snow or
Inside of this
disruption?
space, go ahead and make a survival roll.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you do. It does look like whoever came in here, their feet very quickly kind of became like unwetted due to like the particulates and everything kind of on the ground, kind of soaking it up. But you can see the devastation of their sodden feet moving across the hall to the open door across from you that leads to a dark, kind of eerie-looking larger room. When you look inside, I need you to make a perception check.
What the?
The 8s.
Okay, so you do see that this bed there, I don't know if you saw that, Ping, but this bed
Yeah.
here, it seems to be like soiled, and like I mentioned, to the point where you are pretty sure that whoever died on that bed bled out on that bed. It's like soaked through the mattress, and you can see like the outline of the individual. This appears to be some sort of like hospital area, or like infirmary is the word I want. There's a door to the right that's opened, and there's a gust of wind kind of strongly coming from there as well.
Okay.
Are they in there?
No, but there's
Mhm.
another door.
Hmm.
Like peek in through here.
Yeah, the shadows in this space are kind of strange to you, but the light seems to be coming in neatly from the window that's been completely removed. It looks like the nature of the destruction was perfect. It was very absolute in what took out the window from its frame. There are no remnants of the window fixture. Um,
Yeah, they were definitely in here.
Rip apart is
Don't
it's pretty
don't go
identifiable.
don't go in because I don't know why they would go through the
Right.
window and not just through the door.
No, go ahead and make a
Yeah.
perception check for me. You'd be a little bit more
I should-
sensitive to this.
Okay. Perception.
Or no, you get in the door and do it.
Okay. Boop. Yep. 5.
It is very dark in here.
Mm.
And something about this space feels familiar to your sensibilities. It feels like you're being watched every step you move in this room.
Hmm.
Bay and Faye, do you go into the surgery?
Mm-mm.
No,
Careful.
but can I cast dancing lights?
Oh, sure. So, like, it's not like, yeah, if you cast dancing lights and kind of move them about the space, absolutely fine. What I will say is that they are kind of minor lights. The surgery, you're putting them into the surgery, right?
Yeah, but I want to do. It says you can combine the 4 lights into one glowing medium form that is vaguely human light. I want to do that.
Okay, and you're pushing that into the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the shadows that are effectuated here are only because of the table, and it doesn't look like anything crazy, happens here. You kind of highlight the room, looking around at the weird shadows, and it just seems to have been a trick of like how the windows kind of ripped off, and how the door behind you and the light behind you is kind of streaming in from the windows to the north of you.
Hey, careful,
you-
you two. It seems like. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
There seems like a presence. Something's might be watching us here. Stay alert. Then
Do you go into the surgery?
Um.
Doing it.
Okay.
Okay. That
I'ma
window is
go-
fucking like the window is just like why the fuck would you take out the window?
I want to go look
Hmm.
out the window. Like that's
Do
the
you
reason
think
I want to.
that
Okay.
your character would touch the table on the way there?
No, I'm too focused on the window.
Like-
Why would anybody
Okay,
just
you're
stay-
kind of. I kind of want to explain it like a bit because you guys are obviously taking like the question is being asked in a way that makes you think I'm trying to assail you, And obviously, from a role playing perspective, I mean a metagaming perspective, you don't want to touch the table. But like you're moving through a room where the main feature is a table and you're moving around it. Like in my mind, most people touch tables. But if you're not wanting to touch the table because it sounds like I'm trying to kill you, that's fine.
Okay. This is
You know,
what I would say. My focus is the window, but as I walk around the table, I would look at the table before I ever touch it. I wouldn't just touch
Sure,
it.
it just looks like a table with bloodstains on it.
Why would you touch that?
I mean, as you're
Why
moving,
would I want to touch
it doesn't look like most of the shit that we've been dealing with in our lives is bloodstained in one way or another.
Oh my god, I'm gonna touch
on.
the table. I'm touching the table.
Wait, where did
Wait.
Aveline
Oh, no.
go?
bump
Yeah, wait.
into the...
She's all the
Wait,
way back
Aveline?
here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm still in the other room.
You keeping up or are you staying back?
No, I've been with everyone.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna touch the table, John. Touch it as I walk by.
So you just kind of brashly kind of move across the room. Your hand touches the table as you kind of circle it to kind of like, wind around it very quickly. And that
Yeah.
second that you touch the table, you hear screaming, agony, pain, and the sounds of death. And what you realize in your head as you kind of move your hand away from the table and look at it is those sounds must have been the faint and dull remnants of the screams of those who died under the knife on this table. The screams fade from you until it's nothing more than a haunting memory in your mind. Because you are already under the effects of madness, unfortunately. The worst person to have selected it. I need you to roll for madness. Roll a wisdom saving throw. You're
15.
fine.
Just used to it at this point.
Yeah. If anybody else had touched it, it would have just been like weird, but because you have madness, it was particularly awkward for you. You move
look
to the
out.
window and look out. Go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah. So here are the things that you see. You see bloodstains all the way down the mountain that are slowly being covered with snow. You see like a path of blood that seems to streak out on the jagged rocks at the very bottom of the mountainside there. And you would also see walking like towards the other side of the mountain, kind of winding around it, what appears to be a Goliath and a dwarf.
Oh yeah, they were
They
here.
are not in distance for you to yell to them though. Like they're like hundreds of feet down,
Oh, what happened?
like a couple hundred feet
Wait.
down, and yeah.
What? How did they jump? What are
There's-
they out of their minds?
Aveline,
I don't know if they jumped.
Aveline, I'd like you to make a perception check, and you have advantage when
don't-
you step into this room.
All right. Perception.
You don't just jump out of a window for no reason, guys.
I roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it again.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
unbeknownst to everyone else, but beknownst to you, you can see that in the dark spaces of this room, there are shadow creatures that are moving, and it looks like they're like circling around the room, getting prepared to engage you. Doesn't look like they're ready to pounce just yet, and you're catching them as they're kind of like in the preliminary stages of their assault. But you definitely look at them, and it doesn't seem that they recognize that you see them. What would you like to do?
I'm going to prepare my staff,
Okay.
like kind of load it up, and I'm going to tell everyone just be aware we're not alone.
You would know that they're undead, definitely incorporeal undead, and you would have rested, so you would have regained a use of your channel divinity. Short rested, so again, if you wish to banish them with the light of Atavius, that's also an option.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Turn undead, I believe, is the feature that you're looking for to cast.
It sure is. Yeah, and do I just click it?
That should work. Okay, you raise the staff and you censure the undead creatures, speaking a prayer to the light of Atavius. The light blares from the Atavian cross at its tip. Bay, you're kind of like taken aback for a second with your drow sensitivities, and you watch as all of these creatures start moving away. What level are you?
Me, 4.
Oh, we're not level 5 yet. Okay. So they are banished to the corners of the space and kind of remove themselves from the kind of engagement range. They will remain in kind of a cluster of shadows here for the next minute.
All right, everyone out. Let's go.
Hmm.
Go, go.
Hey, touch that table. No, touch the table.
Okay. Touch the table.
Same thing happens to you. Screams, the sounds of death as people are being
Touch that table.
surgered.
Ah,
There are 2 more doors in this room, though, Aveline, as you have your censure up. You're kind of holding and rebuking them with your cross. If you'd like, you can instruct the others to move to the other doors to check them, or you can just let them retreat.
Tell me
I
what
just,
to do. 'Cause I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll wait.
I mean, yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Inside of the next room, you would see the room contains the wreckage of old wooden cribs. Bear with me
All
here.
right, I'm getting mad.
What kind
This
of
place
place is
sucks. Hold on. Do. Sorry, I apologize. This is always a goober to me. Every time it comes up, I suck at this. I hate reading this damn chart. Treasure.
I'm gonna end up feeling bad for killing those 2 guards, aren't I? Probably.
Yes.
ah, no, you did a great job. We're so
I
proud
know
of
I
you.
did. That
Yeah,
was such a sneaky sneak.
I know, it was so cool.
So, traitor. I hate this. My cat's gonna do the thing. Well, I
Cat's
try to
doing
do the thing and fail the thing. Okay. That's
Yep.
that. 2 was
Shimby.
the 6 berserker.
I just
No,
want to reach
is
through
that-
and pet him.
3 was
Right?
the swashbuckler. Oh my god, baby cat. Why your
Oh,
booty
yeah.
so big?
He's
Being a-
sharing the screen with you. We
Yeah,
can
he's
see
being
you.
adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
look at him!
fucking
He's a baby.
Baby. Too
don't
bad is.
don't
He's little piggy baby.
Oh, look at these.
don't
Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Okay.
I
So,
see
in this space,
you got a print today?
do you investigate the space or you just walk the fuck away? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in here because, like, what the fuck? Why are there cribs?
Sure. So it definitely looks like this space hasn't been utilized in a while. But when you look into the space and kind of stop at the window, you can see that there's a reflection in the window that's not your own. Looking back, it appears that there is in the reflection a woman standing in the reflection of the window glass, a nun in white robes that's standing in the doorway in the reflection only. So looking back at the door, you see your sister. You don't see the nun that's showing up in the reflection of the glass.
Weird.
Do you look back into the reflection?
Yeah.
If you stare at it for a while, you'll see her point, and she seems to be pointing at the crib that's on its own on the left side of the room.
Okay.
Do you walk
I
over
look
to
over at it and move towards it.
it? It's completely broken, ripped asunder, shredded. Looks like someone just smashed it to bits. But laying on the ground in its space is what appears to be a small bauble or toy that's made out of brass and has an almost wand-like structure to it, with these little branches kind of attached to it that have weird like marbles attached to the branches. Hold on a second. I'll see if I can't find you a picture.
So is it supposed to be like a rattle?
No, it's
Like,
it's a bit
It's
more
like-
ornate than that.
Fancy rattle.
I'll show
like
you what
a-
it looks like.
I'm guessing it's like a kid's toy.
You can guess that if you want. I'm gonna post a picture of it, and some of you might be like, "Oh, for real?" But it looks like that.
Whoa, what the? That's so funky looking.
I'm gonna take that.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna do it.
Okay. And then if you check the last door,
Yeah.
inside it looks like a space that would be reserved for the stowing of dead bodies, a morgue. And you would see that a raven perches on a windowsill, of this otherwise empty room. The window is open. Do you approach the raven?
Is it Davy?
Is it
Davey? Is that
Doesn't
you?
seem to show you any sign of recognition. More or less just like a agitated look and turn of its head, so it's facing you with the one eye.
Yeah, I'll move a little closer.
As you approach, it just fucks off. It flies right out the goddamn window with a loud caw, and then
It wasn't Davy. We should probably leave though.
okay.
That's probably his wife.
Yeah.
Just his wife.
Adeline, as you step out of the room, or about to step out of the room and into this the morgue, you see that the shadows all are kind of turning like towards you, and you immediately like spin back around and like hold the cross up as it's still like broadcasting the "Don't fuck with us," and then you head back the way you came. If you exit, there's only the downstairs, which again, at your pleasure, you can descend downstairs if you'd like. Or you can go around to the other door that's on the outside.
We should probably go back down and
We
see what Tweedledee and Tweedledum are doing.
Yeah, we should meet up with them and see if they're okay. Was
Unless
quite
like
the
you
fall.
really want to open that freaking door. I'm good.
He is very intent on. You guys are moving your tokens on the board, and he knows
Look,
about it.
Jim, look!
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
attack the
buddy.
monitor, Dad? Okay, you can do it.
Oh, look at him. It's like, let me print, father.
He doesn't want to print. He wants to attack the TV.
To the
Yeah.
dragon. Go after the
Yeah.
dragon.
He's literally he's locked onto Bay. I'm not even kidding.
Get it!
Hold on. Let's see if I can get him.
He's like, now while you're watching me.
Do it. Do the dumb thing.
Do it. Do it.
Look at him.
Do it. Give it a screenshot.
Just do the thing. Never mind.
Guys, give it a screenshot. Oh.
He he does not do stuff on camera. I
I love it so much.
hate it.
Oh my god. That was so adorable.
That's a hell of a good catch, by the way, John. Damn, that's when I turned it on him and he looked at it like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" He literally looked right into the camera. He looked straight down the barrel and he said, "Stop fucking recording." Okay, so if you folks all leave, Aveline last, backing out with the cross, you make it back to the
Close the door.
downstairs, and you would see that at this point, Cloven, who you are introduced to by Gwenvalia, explains to you that Cloven will kind of make it known that he is very grateful for you destroying the master, destroying the abbot, and he'll let the others know that they're free.
Under new management.
And he says, we can control his things with his scepter. And Gwenvalia nods. I will help with this, I think. I will help you and your people deal with this. Gwenvalia looks to you and says, I know you were helping me in this matter, but I feel like this is a safe place. This holy place has been twisted slightly, but I feel like this place is safe. Okay, baby cat, man. Oh my god. I only need a few more minutes, okay? Just give me a few more minutes. Don't touch your nose
Great
against the
attention.
microphone. You're going to turn it off. He's locked in.
Yep.
Anything for the cat.
He's
Oh
in-
no.
he's not
No.
catting
Oh no,
around.
I'm stuck under Gwenvalia.
Oh
I'm
my-
sorry, baby cat. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me pull a new token out. Hold on.
There we go.
Oh, there's two now.
There's two!
This is how the last 5 minutes of the game go.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Should the audience want to see this too?
Okay. I gotta lock in though. I gotta finish it out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Gwenvalia is basically saying to you, she is going to move around the abbey here and try and help the people that are apparently placed here against their will. The mongrel folk. Again, I know we discussed that terminology being an awkward one. It's what they call them in this game, but they're basically people who
Take it
have
up with
been
D&D.
yeah, they are people who have been disassembled and assembled with other creatures. And based on what you can tell, this was done during childbirth. Like, they brought them about as such even then. But Gwenvalia is willing to make this her cause. She will remain here for a time, and she will try and help these people. She also feels like the defenses of the town of Krex and also the defenses of the abbey will be enough to secure her against any attempts by the Devil's Rod. So at this point, you can effectively move on from transporting her wherever you wanted or wherever she wanted to go. And I will say that we can deal with the aftermath at the beginning of next session that we have regarding what you want to do on maneuvering yourself out of Krex and the Abbey to see where you're going next. But before next session, I believe you should be, with the experience we just accrued, you should be high enough level where you might be confident enough to maybe move towards other objectives. No cliffhangers tonight, unfortunately. You did a great job in kind of covering the space. And that's where we'll end the session for tonight. Thanks for watching, those that did. And I'm going to stop the stream. We'll see you. I believe we are. Hold on. I think we're getting into Christmas times. Yeah. So we're off next Tuesday for those watching. And we're going to be off the 31st as well because it's New Year's Eve. So we will not be back until the new year for this specific time slot. So, happy holidays to everybody watching, and we will see you when we come back online as we head back into it. I know that there will be on those weeks pickup games for Cyberpunk. So if you're interested in content, from us, that's what we're doing. Just keep an eye on the stream notifications. Thanks for watching.
Yay.
Later, Gators. Be safe.
Bye.